A green dragon appears. Action. What is your action, chat? Chat. Type it in the chat. Hurry. The green dragon is attacking. Oh no! Active time battle in Dragon Quest. No. Hi, hello. Welcome to Dragon Quest 1. The unthinkable has happened. I'm streaming it for a third session because this game is actually longer. Isn't that amazing? I feel like we're still not halfway through it. Roll to seduce. All right, let's see. Do I have a die around here? You know, I used to have a die around here, but I just can't roll, so unfortunately. All right, you know what? Just for you, Windy, I'll do it. Roll D20. I'm sorry, Windy, it's a 2. The dragon says that they just want to be friends, and then they awkwardly shuffle away. Oh. Hey, at least it wasn't a 1, right? At least it wasn't a 1. Anyway, welcome on in, everybody. Dragon Quest. I already kind of mentioned what I want to do with Dragon Quest right now. We're playing a lot of games. They all just came out in like the span of a month, and I'm happy. Like they're all games I love. But yeah, we're gonna slow down a little bit. After I beat Dragon Quest 1, we're gonna not start Dragon Quest 2 until I finish some other games. If that's all right with everybody. Hope everybody's having a good night, and you know, for now, we'll enjoy it while it lasts. You fumbled! Well, at least we're alive. Yeah, maybe next time, Windy. Alright, well, let's play some more Dragon Quest. Let's not dilly-dally or shilly-shally. And I hope everybody's doing good. How y'all feeling about that news? The news about the new Steam machines. Hold on, let me volume. About either the Steam machines, the Steam frame, or the Mario Galaxy movie. A lot of stuff, a lot of cool stuff. I was saying at the beginning of stream, I was surprised that they were adding like elements from Mario Odyssey and elements from Mario Sunshine. What am I supposed to be doing right now? Find some glimmer grass, find a wake robin. Right. We needed the ingredients to cure the dwarf and as well as the captain of the guard. I don't know where that would be, but we do have a key now. That might be important. Wait, do I have the magic key? I forget. No, I think the point was like we need to get the magic key by doing this quest. I'm remembering. It's been a while. It's been a little bit. It's okay. You know what? Just for now, I will do the thing where you get to see the location on the map where we need to go. Helpful settings. Objective marker on. And if I go to the overworld, what will it do? Dun da da dun da da dun. Gonna cruise after this quest. Yeah, just a little bit. We got Pokemons to play. We've got Legends to Hyrule. Warriors to Hyrule. Freaking Hyrule Warriors Age of Imprisonment is really good. It's really good. Zoom out button. We're going there. I don't know why we're going there. Oh, wait! I remember we were told to go to the southwest continent. Alright, cool. Well, I will turn that off now. Thank you. Look at that, zoom. Can you imagine playing the original version of this game where zoom specifically only went to Tentagel? Like, man. If I played this before, does it make it a dragon request? Makes it a dragon side quest. Welcome on in, Master Asia. I think it's cool that they cast Brie Larson as Rosalina in the Mario Galaxy movie. And like, even though it's another case of like, yep, they cast another celebrity that like people know for the sake of being popular. It's like, I think it's good casting. Like, she's already acted as like a super cool space princess, basically, in Captain Marvel. Does Captain Marvel not Captain Marvel. Freaking or Miss. I keep forgetting. Is that her name? I keep confusing with like Shazam. I think so, right? I'll count that as like a super cool space princess. Why not? Now, the one thing that everybody really wanted Brie Larson to be cast as is like the one role was to be Samus in the Metroid movie. I think like the thing is Metroid is unfortunately too small of a franchise for Nintendo to want. Hell Nino. Unfortunately, too small of a franchise for Nintendo to want to like do something with. I need to heal. Ow. Ow! Thank you. You gotta be freaking careful, man. This game is easier than the original DQ1, but it's still kind of brutal. Like, this is something that hasn't been a thing in Dragon Quest 1, fighting multiple enemies at once. Haha!
Much better.
Luigi's shippers are getting their crumbs. The fact that like Bowser acted super nice in the trailer. Who has not seen the trailer yet? Y'all should watch it. It's fun. I kinda didn't like that they used half of the trailer time dedicated to basically just the intro of the movie. I feel that kind of like spoils it. Well, again, that's kind of what they did last time. And that art. That art, hold on. Pixel sprites are really good. They are. They're not just sprites. They're just straight up art. They're straight up 2D art. They happen to be pixelated. It's really nice within the limitations. Mario Galaxy movie Bowser art. I saw like a post on Blue Sky from the person that Nintendo, or I guess Universal, commissioned to make the art. This art. If you haven't seen the trailer, at least look at this. This is official. This is real. This is something that is in an official Nintendo product. This Ab Bowser art. Like, I get that it's the joke, but also like I saw they commissioned like a Brazilian artist. Of course, Brazilians draw the hardest people, of course. Who made a Blue Sky post along the lines of like, never in ever, if all of my years, would I ever imagine I would ever draw something that would end up in an official Nintendo thing, let alone draw sexy Bowser. And yet here we are. The fact that Nintendo knew to go to the internet to find somebody to draw this. Hey, you think there's an alternate version of this art piece? Asking for a friend. Ah, yeah. It's beautiful. Malnina. El Nina and La Nino. It still breaks my brain to try and say the names of those two characters from Deltarune. El Nina and La Nino. Just having lived in Southern California my whole life, it just does not make sense to say El Nina. I got to let go of my urge to say La Nina or El Nino. It's kind of funny to see like, where's the auto heal button? It's kind of funny to see like streamers playing Deltarune and they say like La Nina. They say like El Nina and La Nino. I'm like, there's no Inye. There's no tilde on that end. Don't say the nya. Nya, like nya. Oh crap, Knight Errant. We're getting real. Once you start seeing these in Dragon Quest 1, that's when you know you need to like lock in. Crack! And it doesn't seem too bad. I don't know how much health this guy has, though. Alright, looks like my regular attacks do more damage than H-Med and Magic, apparently. Pretty good. Surprised there wasn't more art like that. Oh, it's around. It's on the internet. You know the internet. It's there. I've seen people like post. I think it was Little Karibo. I think it was Little Karibo who posted on Blue Sky like a quote repost of the art. I was like, wait, Bowser doesn't always look like that. One of those cases where like so many people draw him like that over time that they forget what he originally looks like. You know, people. I don't know who, just people. Should I go to the desert town? I know I will get my shit rocked if I try to really explore it. But I want to stop by it to make it a zoom location at least. Can I get like a group attack at some point, please? Not like a group attack, but like an AoE attack. Alright, now we're back to one-on-one. Don't silence me! Oh god. I'm gonna mid-heal, just to be safe. He might silence me by the next time I, like, get a turn. Nice. Biniku, hoi hoi! How you doing? Well, come on in. Did you see the Mario Galaxy trailer? You excited for videos game? I'm excited for videos game. Always excited for videos game. Wow, the peaceful town of Damdara. Doesn't it look so majestic? Look, there's rats. Well, this kinda sucks. I know where the armor is. I know where the armor is. It's in that little area in the bottom right that you had to pass through the poison. I'm not going there right now. Not without saving. Well, that was a nice detour. If only the exploit when I originally streamed the Dragon Quest 1 was still a thing. Where you can, well, you know what? Just to be safe, I'm gonna zoom and save. You just never know with Dragon Quest 1. Wait, what Mario Galaxy thing other than the movie? Yeah, the movie. Just the Mario Galaxy movie. There was a trailer that was put out today, this morning. Unless you didn't see it. It's really cool. I thought that was going to be like the coolest thing today, and then we got news of the Steam Frame and the Steam Machine, but I've already talked about that. Wasn't a fan of the first movie. That's fair. That's fair. It really is just kind of like a popcorn movie. There's not much to it other than, look at this Mario thing, look at that Mario thing. But I think it was done really well. Considering like it could have just been straight up cash grab, they actually fit everything into the plot of the movie. Not a huge fan of Bowser Jr.'s voice. I think it's fine. Like, I go into these things not expecting them to really sound like the game at all. Like, if you go in expecting it to be the same, like, you're gonna be disappointed. But, I think it's fine. I'm just happy that Rosalina. That's it. I'm just happy that Rosalina. And you know what this means? Do the movie with the Japanese dub? Yeah, that way you don't have to listen to a crisp rat. Like, who burnt this rat? Why is he so crisp? It's funny, because I actually was in Japan back in 2023 at the time that the movie came out there. Because it came out, like, at a different time than it came out in the US. So I could have watched it in Japanese, but I'm like, why would I do that? Mario! Oh, God.
Mid-heal.
Mid-heal. I don't know, man. This healing's kind of mid. Oh, good turn, good turn. Ow! Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep. Yes. Yes. If they sleep for 2 turns, it's already worth it. Ho ho! Alright, next time I find one of those, I know that a crackle will just kill it. Good news! Wouldn't have English subtitles? Probably not. Like, I know some places in Japan either, like, show movies in English or show, like... Maybe they do subtitles in some places for the sake of the foreigners. But it's just, like... You just don't know. It's hard to know without, like, living the dream. Your passport's finally getting sent. Heck yeah, Miku. Now you can really focus on your trip to Japan. You, anything on your list that you've added since we last talked about it, Miku? Any places that you are dead set on going to? Hey, Miku, while you're there, could you check if they have any One Piece cards, please? Of course they do, but, like, can you find, like, really cool One Piece cards and send them to me, please, and I'll pay you? And by really cool, I mean the cards with sexy ladies on them. No, it's what's really cool. Where? Anywhere. Now, if you go to like Den Town in Osaka, or if you go to like Akihabara, there's a bunch of card stores. There's a bunch of card stores. Like, there will be no shortage. I can point you to just like a specific street in either Tokyo or Osaka, and literally you just walk down it and there will be tons of card stores. You will not miss them. Is this what I'm looking for? Field of Flowers. This seems interesting. That's a big flower. I kind of like that they added this. Like, this entire lower west continent in Dragon Quest 1 was kind of just nothing. So I'm really glad that they made it worth coming here. Or at least, like, put a plot point here. Hello? Mario? Uh-oh. Boss fight! Metal slime? What is that? I'm gonna find a metal slime. Watch. Adobo looks carefully through the grass. He finds a strange glowing fruit that he's never seen before. It's beginning to rot and is giving off an incredible power. It is the power of nature, of life. What's this? Suddenly the fruit spits forth 2 glowing seeds! Okay. Should I be touching these? I don't... what if these are evil? Why do I have these? Glowing seeds. Keep it. This is something of great significance. Okay. Interesting that you get 2. Oh, you don't think that these are like the Yggdrasil trees and then you like plant one and it shows up in Dragon Quest 2. It'd be funny if it was just here in the middle of nowhere. Working on the going to Japan in November, going to ask a friend this weekend. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah, right now it's kind of hard to import stuff from Japan, so the best thing to do is to actually go. Or like, talk to somebody who is going. I want One Piece cards. I want One Piece cards. One Piece cards are cool. You know, and also it happens that the latest... this fight seems a little iffy. Crackle the scorpion. There you go. Get this lumpy boy out of here. It's the devil fruit. Swallow the seeds. I want to eat a devil fruit. Ya-yo, ya-yo. How did that happen? Yo-ho-ho, he took a bite of gum-gum. Get your own cards. I do. But in the event that I can't, I need help. Wonderful. I want to eat a devil... Maybe I don't want to eat a devil fruit. I do live next to the ocean. You know, something that might drown. Like, if you live in, like, the middle of Nevada, if you live in, like, Skibbity, Ohio or something, where the only body of water is a lake, like, you could probably just eat a devil fruit and be fine the rest of your life. If you just never interact with the ocean ever. Like, it's only seawater, right? It's only seawater that makes you drown in with a devil fruit. You just, like, it's just the lake water is fine. I don't remember if that was the case. Ba 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 ba. Trip to Japan in spring summer 26. Heck yeah. What is this? Oh, the mini metal mansion. That's new. Citadel of the Monarch of Metals. Alright, I'm not gonna read things out loud. Dost thou wish to be known by a new name? I'm not gonna read these out loud unless it's like important sounding. But yeah, mini metal, new, also new thing added to Dragon Quest 1. Bank is kind of useless in this this game. Not gonna lie. Do, 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 do. What's the best month to go to Japan? Well, if you want to go during the, like, the super cool Sakura season, then you have to go at the end of March. But then, like, that's when it's super busy and all the tourists are there and it's super crowded, and then there's actual, like, there's also holidays if you just, like, live in Japan. It's kind of like the worst time to go because everyone else is trying to go. But like, if you that's what you want to see, that's what you want to see. Otherwise, I almost want to say best time to go is around like now. Any water for devil fruit? Dang. Well, that just changes things. What if you just want to take a bath? Can you only take showers? Do you just have to be stinky? It's an inn. No, I don't need that. Miniature medals. Oh. Well, that's the only one I can open right now. I don't have the magic key. Includes rain? So does that, you're meaning to tell me that everyone with a devil fruit in One Piece is just stinky? They're just like totally stinky because they don't take showers. Reheal. That's like heal over time, right? Shibbity bop boop beep boop. Why would you not use the scrolls? Honestly. Snub. Now, I've not, like, caught up in any way to One Piece. But I would imagine there's at least one devil fruit user who is a fishman. And I just think that would be really ironic. And I'm sure Oda has already pointed that out. But, like, the fishmen who live in the sea. And they just can never go to the ocean again. Can't even use a sauna. I don't know about that. I am he, collector of that most maximally magnificent of minuscule marvels, mini medals. Aye, thou standest before the one they call the Monarch of Metals himself. Well now. Such minimal wavering of gaze, such maximal muscle in both leg and arm, such purpose. Aye, thou art possessed of maximal metal-seeking potential, or I am not worthy of my crown. Alright. Give you mini medals? Good. Yes, I know how this works. I've played these games before. Very good. Thou hast entrusted unto me a total of 13 medals. For 5, I get a prayer ring. Nice. One of the only ways to heal MP. Scholar specs. 10 medals, a wild side scroll. 12 medals, a glombolero. Wow. Oh, a dragon shield! I can protect my cards? Hell yeah. If I know Dragon Quest, there's probably medals on the floor here. Kasuga Ichiban, the video game. It's true. He's here. He is now. He's WoW. Akira Dolce, the Dolce of Akira. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Dude, I'm looking forward to that cover of I Really Want to Stay at Your House. I love that song. I freaking love that song. Especially after, like, finding out my girlfriend's really into Cyberpunk 2077. I've just been listening to it nonstop. Cause I really want to stay at your house. And I hope this works out. Do I actually have the slime controller? I like how I get asked by every, like, Dragon Quest fan watching the stream. The short answer is yes, because the ad's starting soon. But the long answer is I only have it on PS4, and it doesn't work on PC, and I'm sad. I wish I had the Switch version. That's the short answer. Makes me sad. Come on, Square Enix, make Hori. Come on, Hori, make the Dragon Quest Switch controller again, man. I want to play it on my Switch too. I'm sure it'll work on Switch too. It's gotta be. Seem like the type. It's true, I am. It's absolutely true. Beep 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 beep. Beep 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 boop. I mean, I guess the Glombolero is the best thing right now. Kind of sad because I like the Ariviste's vest, the extra money. I kind of need it. You know what? Heck it. I'm gonna continue using the vest. I'm only gonna put on the Glombolero when, like... Oh, we got the boomerang. Never mind. I forgot I had that. I didn't realize. So get your arse out there and grind. Gotta grind, gotta grind, gotta grind it. I just want more money. At the expense of defense, I just want more money. I'll put on the better defense when we go fight the Green Dragon. Keep an open mind when in a bind, cause who knows what's behind it. Alright, let's zoom on back to the fairy village, eh? Alright, there. Oh, Faith in Bagora. Eek! Oh no! There's no way we can beat these things. We're for it. This is no time to give up hope. I'll hold them off. You lot get out of here. But Chief, you're... Don't worry about me. I've been around some heroes in my time. I've snapped plenty of whips in my time. Who gets that reference? And if there's one thing I've learned, it's never to give up. I won't let them beat me, you can be sure of that. Oh no, how did they find the fairy village? Well shit, they're unaffected. Oh! Adobo, you're helping me? Yes. Steel hams. Are these guys in the same group? They are. But what if I sizzle? Don't kiss at me. Oh. Ah.
Not today.
Oh, maybe I should have more defense. Oh god. Oh god, this was a mistake. If I don't kill those dudes, I'm just gonna get damaged in the same amount again. That kind of sucks. Glombolero. Cool. Maybe now. I might die already. I might be stuck. I'm gonna mid-heal and see if that, like, does enough. Please, stop. Please, stop. Please, stop. Please, okay, bye. Cool. Hi. Hello. If you just came back from the ad break, I died. That's Dragon Quest, dude. Like, the fact that you're only one person means that, like, a five band... Hell, just for the sake of flavor, I'm gonna load the file again, even though, like, it's functionally the same as rematching. You know, just for my own personal experience. It just feels like I'm playing freaking Dragon Quest one if I have to properly reload the file every time. 5v1, so definitely proves you don't have freaking plot armor, I guess. Beepo, beepo, tito, to, da, 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 da. I might want to put something on besides the elevating shoes too. Honestly, it's not that good anymore. Something with defense? Not a choker, that sounds cursed. Maybe another ruby wristband? Get your arse out there and grind. 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 Let's take out like 4 of these, cause who knows what's behind it. Let's use wild side. The scrolls are probably tutorials for later, for when you play Dragon Quest 2 and you have like 3 party members. That's interesting. If that's the case. Do 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 do. Take out. Cool. I'll save that. And then now we'll go fight that group of ne'er-do-wells. I don't know if you're still around, Akira. Sorry for the ad. But yeah, slime. Every time I go to Japan, I'm like, I should have bought more Dragon Quest stuff. That's how I feel every single time. And this is without fail. Brew, brew. Bobodobodo. Let's go. Alrighty. Yeah, you know, mate. I want to do. What is the difference between Magic Barrier and Snub? Actually. Huh. I have a chance to do one of these. I'm gonna do Snub just in case. That way I don't get Kasapped. Yeah, perfect. Cool, now I know. Sizzle! No. Yeah, keep doing whoosh. Keep doing whoosh. I love it. Oh, that would have killed them. Okay. I should have done that last time. Alright, now I know. Yeah, I wasn't. Oh, I can't heal. Oops. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I did know that Snub said protects from spells and not enemy spells. Forgot that, does the thing where you can't, you know, your own spells don't affect you. Alright, let's do Magic Barrier. If you do whoosh, will I still get hit? Okay, so Snub completely, like, blocks the attack. But Magic Barrier reduces the damage. That's the big difference. Now I know. Now we've learned. Decreases slightly. Don't you fizzle me.
I cannot fall. Not today.
Not today. Oh. All right, we're back in a bind.
Much better.
Because I keep getting Kasapped, and now I just take so much damage. Stop, please. Stop, please. Oh god, no, this sucks.
Much better.
I can't out heal. What's gonna happen to me? Please just whoosh. Please just whoosh. That's not whoosh. Oh. Oh, I was doing so well. I was doing so great. Okay, new plan. New plan. I will snub in the beginning.
Much better.
Hopefully, I'll kill one group of skeletons. Yeah, and I'll use items to heal if I need to. How come Sizzle only hurt 2 of them? So in Dragon Quest, when you fight a group of enemies, group actually just means, like, whatever they choose a grouping of. So these 2 skeletons and these 2 skeletons are different groups. Unfortunately, they count as different. I tried to use Crackle to see if it'd do more damage. Unfortunately, it does less. Oh, this is gonna suck. I might die again. Please whoosh, please whoosh. That's not whoosh! Hooah! Hooah! Don't worry, Chad, I got it this time. Don't worry, Chad, I got it this time. So much from my experience. What if I just, like, fizzle them? See, there you go. They try to cassette, they can't.
Much better.
Except I haven't been able to cassette the right side. No, I'm fizzled. Ah, crap. Oh, no. Oh, no. See, the problem... Oh, Fairy Foil increases defense? I didn't know that. Medicinal Herb is not going to heal enough. Oh. Oh. Honestly, I was doing best when I used Snub. I was doing best when I used Snub. I'll do that.
Snub.
And then... Oh, you know, maybe I should have used Reheal, then Snub. And I'll use Fairy Foil.
Much better.
There, good, good. I'm hoping this tanks me enough.
Much better.
Do another one. And then just wait until Snub wears off. Yeah, yeah. Oh, good. Oh, good. Please whoosh me, whoosh me, whoosh me. I'm still under the effects of Snub is the problem. Item, Medicinal Herb. Just the hope is Snub is enough. And the Fairy Foil is enough. Look at that, strategy. Perfect. Now I'm still under the effects of the Fairy Foil. I can mid-heal.
Mid-heal.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we're doing good. And they're out of MP. Let's go. Let's go. I'm gonna kill one, hell yeah. Ooh, ho, ho, ho. Fairy Foil. We're good, we're good, we're good, we're good. I've got it. That's the strat, y'all. The interesting thing is that they know when RPGs are just like a simple turn-based system, they know that the most powerful thing you can do to make enemies scary is make them have more turns than you. And in this case, since we've got 1 versus 5, we are indeed in a bit of a pickle.
Thou shalt not escape.
Okay, I would have actually been screwed if that Knight Errant attacked.
Much better.
I'm hoping the re-heal is like enough. I just dodged every attack, I'll take it. Take that, Skellies! Now the tattoo is on the other butts! Yo, I watched The Bad Guys 1 for the first time. For the first time the other week. And that one guy from the IT crew, from the IT crowd. The IT crew, is that the name of the show? Freaking, what's his name? Richard Ayoade, I think? Voice of Professor Marmalade. Yeah, Richard Ayoade. I've learned that I can do a pretty good... I can do a pretty good Richard Ayoade impression. That was not a very good impression, though. But I can do one. I am capable of it. Eventually. Spells, sizzle. Yeah, we're good. We're good. Be-doo-dee-doo-doo-dee-doo-doo-dee-doo-doo. Oh! You know, if I put on the Araviste's vest now...
Thou shalt not escape.
I'll get the benefit after I beat the fight. Isn't that pretty cool? Oh, ho, 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 ho. Wait, your HP that was that low? I could have just killed you? Strategy, strategy, strategy. Brains beats brawn every time. As long as we've got the knowledge of what they're going to do in the fight. Phew, thank goodness for that. And thank you, Adobo. No. Adobo hands the Glimmergrass and the Wake Robin to the fairy. You got the ingredients? You really got them? Then let's make that medicine and quickly. Sun up syrup, here we come. One human and one dwarf's worth, you say? I think we can manage that. For a dwarf, you need so much more, because dwarves can handle their liquor. Their livers are just hyper efficient. Good, then I'll let you get on with it. Just do it exactly as I taught you. Now that's using your noggin. Now that's abusing save states. You what, mate? What are we talking about? We're just having a little conversation? Well, I suppose I owe you a thank you, too. Thanks. I have to say, when you were fighting back there, you seemed like quite the hero. Eto bleh. Hi, I found seeds. Those seeds? And you have 2 of them? Wow, your mom let you have 2 seeds? 2 of them. This is getting out of hand. You'll be honest, you did not like Professor Marmalade's voice. It was kind of flat to you. It's kind of the thing where, like, celebrity does a voice that is exactly just their voice and does not really act. So, in a way, I like how it's kind of like, oh, the twist reveal. If I don't, I mean, I guess I can spoil the Bad Guys one. It's kind of, I don't know. Marmalade's character is a little, like, deceiving, is what I'm gonna say. So it's like, maybe it makes sense that he sounds a little fake. I don't know. I don't want to make it sound like I'm harping on Richard Ayoade's voice, but you know, I'm sure he's a good person. They're very special, you know, filled with the power of life itself and more valuable than you can imagine. They only grow in very specific places under very specific conditions. You know, the boss said if she had some of those, she could make that thing she was talking about. Typical. We've been searching for them all this time, and then some selfish human comes along and just snaps them up for himself. You are the one that told me to go to get the ingredients. If you had just gone yourself and not have been lazy and sent me, you would have had the seeds. Adobo hands 2 glowing seeds to the fairy. What? You're just giving them to me? Oh, to say thank you for the sun-up syrup? Well, we don't even know if that's going to work yet. Chief, it worked! Chief, it worked! We made some sun-up syrup, which means the dream must have been true. We made 2 people's worth, so the dwarf and the human you were talking about should both be alright. Yeah! Aw, that's cute. Like a little foot up. Doot, 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 doot. What if I just drink it right now? Y'all needed my seeds that I worked hard to get. Wait, before you go, come back and see us when you've cured your 2 friends. Okay. Why did you say that, Chief? What's he coming back for? Because if these seeds end up helping us make what I think they will, he might just be one of them after all. The scion of Erdrick. The very incarnation of the luminary. Do 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 do. I mean, I guess I'll go cure the dwarf first so I can get that key, and then maybe the captain will die. Oh, what if this is one of those things where whoever you don't save first will just die? That'd be so sad. Is there a church here? I don't think so. Give some girls our seeds sounds innocent. Well, I mean, I just found them, you know? I just found the seeds. They're not my seeds. I'm not giving anyone my seeds. No, no, no. Meow, 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 meow. No, well, come on in. Well, there's somebody that streamed a Dragon Quest 1 before. Meowdy, how you doing? Welcome to Dragon Quest 1 HD-2D Remake. It is a lot more of a fleshed out game than the original Dragon Quest 1, to be sure. So I feel a little sad. I feel a little, like, guilty that you've played the original Dragon Quest 1 using that, like, Switch 1 mobile part now. Because you could have been playing this one. Well, yes, I've heard. Well, hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing great. I'm here to cure a dwarf. This wasn't in the original Dragon Quest 1, but it's here now. That dang goddess doing nothing till the end. Well, now it's kind of like the goddess kind of guides you along the way, so maybe she's not so bad after all. Adobo administers a dose of sun-up syrup to the sickly dwarf as he slumbers. I thought that said to the sticky dwarf. I'm like, why is he sticky? Because I poured syrup all over him? The poisonous humors dissipate before his very eyes. The remedy thou didst just now administer, 'twas the work of fairies, was it not? It seemeth I owe thee a great deal. My life, in fact, I'm in thy debt, human. Thou didst say when we first thou camest here that thou wert sent by the warlock of Dorlocks, didst thou not? I must make for Rimmildar with all haste. The legacy of this newly regained life of mine shall be the return of the magic key. All of that just to get the magic key. Oh, and I don't have the magic key right now, so I have to come back here again. Okay. I like backtracking to places I've been before. I'm so glad I get to do it again and again. Well, I'm going to Rimmildar anyway, so that was actually the best thing to do. You would never have played Dragon Quest in general if not for those games. And now you get to play them again. 'Tis my fault. All of it. Had I been but better, he would have not have had to overexert himself in his efforts to redress my failures. ManokAdobo, thou art returned. How fareth my father? He yet breatheth, though haltingly. But both the priest and the mage have exhausted all avenues in their attempts to aid him. It seemeth that he shall soon... What? Thou wouldst tell me not to give up hope? But... I'm gonna push her away. Excuse me, ma'am. Just follow me. Adobo administers a dose of sun-up syrup to the sickly captain. The poisonous humors dissipate before his very eyes. No. Put away the sad music. This is the music we play if he dies. In a dream, Snina. I guess he's still sleeping. He's still in a dream. Hey, y'all know what's sad? The multiplayer for Metal Gear Solid Delta came out, and I haven't played it. And I heard that the servers are already kind of dead. Yeah, it's kind of a $70 game that doesn't have crossplay and like is really hard to run. I don't know what Konami was thinking. Like, please, just make the multiplayer free. Like, just please, just make it free so that people will play it, and then it'll make people want to play Delta. Like, it worked for Halo Infinite. Read. His breathing, it is much improved. Could this mean... The remedy thou didst administer was the work of fairies, and it is in search of that thou didst venture forth at the last we saw you. What have I done? Eh? Nani? Oh. Do we play the sad music now? Yeah, she's being a little hard on herself.
Utterly ashamed. My father lay there, breathing what may well have been his last, and all I could think to do was brood upon my past mistakes.
Brood? Brood? I'm good at that, I'm a chicken.
Meanwhile, not only didst thou refuse to give up hope, thou didst seek out a means by which it might be returned to us, and us all but strangers to thee.
Definitely the kind of person to... You're doing that right now, you're blaming yourself right now.
I have not been kind to thee, but thou art noble indeed.
Penguin, welcome on in.
What? Thou didst dream of Princess Gwaelin, who was held captive in some manner of cave?
Yes, can I beat the Green Dragon today, finally, please?
I had not wished to believe it, but we recovered this from the cave amid the swampland. 'Tis her necklace, without which she was seldom seen. And yet there it was, discarded upon the ground.
You'd think that'd be a clue that she's around there. Oh, it's a little hard.
Mighty hero, I trust in thee. I trust that thou wilt return the light unto this benighted world of ours.
Oh, that's right. It's supposed to be Eternal Night.
Thou wilt come to my aid.
I keep forgetting about that.
But thou must needs come quickly. I know not how much longer I can.
That light! What just occurred?
I think they forgot the fact that everything is supposed to be nighttime right now.
The princess spoke to thee through her necklace? I heard naught whatsoever. But I shall take thee at thy word nonetheless. 'Tis plain thou art the hero of whom she spake, and the coming of whom she awaiteth most desperately. The necklace is thine. May it aid thee in thy quest. Now please, go to her.
Okay. Okie dokie. The princess's necklace. Hey, that's not a heart. But it looks like daytime. Yeah. That's, I think they just didn't want the whole game to be nighttime. I'm like, fair, but also that's the plot. They could have at least not had the dialogue say the night has been, the land has been benighted. The princess must be rescued soon, preferably this afternoon. The bowl of light must be returned, but at the moment you're a noob. You may be brave, but you're a small, weak rube. You've got so much XP to earn. So get your ass out there and grind. Grind. Wah, 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 wah. Wah, wah. Honestly, the fact that the hero of Dragon Quest I is so strong as he is kind of insane. He may be the strongest hero of all Dragon Quest. Because in every other game, you need a party to defeat anything, really. But this hero learns every spell and is like super strong and does everything. You want a Jollibee DQ collab? I don't know, that probably exists already. The final stage is upon us. Do not fail me now, friend. Nor thou me. Whoa. Hadouken. Just take a step back. Like, I do not want to interrupt them. Are you just gonna give me the key, though? I like that you're just gonna give it to me, I hope. Unlike in the original game where you have to pay for it. Well, that doesn't look like a key. That looks like a sword. It looks like the Keyblade. Now, Sora, let's close this door for good. 'Tis done. Thanks for the slime. The true magic key that thou shalt not bend nor break no matter how many times it is used. How long I've awaited this day. My companion here hath told me all, that we were able to complete this great project of ours at last, with thanks to thee, friend. And it seemeth thou did enlist our aid of not just dwarves, but the fairies also. Truly 'tis like unto the tale of mighty Erdrick. That's true, I did do that. I mean, he did do that. For 'twas that very hero who did bear the key after with the one which we had now completed was modelled. 'Tis thine by right. Come, take it. Take it, please. After all, 'tis the making of the thing that doth interest us, not the using of it. I'm sorry, that line from the Warlock of Dorlocks right now, just made me think of freaking Half-Life Full Life Consequences. It is a good day to do what has to be done by me and help my brother to defeat the enemies. And the pants were dead. Ho ho ho! Merry Christmas! Thou hast the right of the air, my old friend. I like how I'm his old friend, even though I've only met him like this morning. I would ask only one thing in return, that this remain our little secret. In order to fund our next experiment, I mean to sell 1 or 2 kidneys, magic keys a little less amenable to repeated use. Were my customers to learn that a more durable version existed, they would surely begrudge me the price I mean to ask. Yeah. Funny to think that he might have had this technology in the original Dragon Quest 1. He just wanted to get more money from me. Nice. I like it. Because you know what? That means I can finally go into that secret room in the shop here. Go. Is Dragon Quest music this consistent throughout the series, or do you just know every song because Dragon Quest 11? Little column A, little column B. Dragon Quest... There, before the composer passed away, recently. I say recently, but it's been like, what, 6 years now? He would make new songs with each iteration, and there would also be some songs that are, like, reused. I do find it a little sad. I find it kind of funny. I find it kind of sad that the nostalgia hit has been a little bit diluted because they keep reusing songs. But songs are originally intended to be new. They just get used all the time. On the one hand, like, you get to hear songs again, not just in single games. On the other hand, like, well, also on that same good positive hand, Dragon Quest XI gets to have a lot of, like, variety in its soundtrack, because it just has so many songs. But then also, it kind of doesn't. It has, like, one town theme. It's some doses of special medicine. Cool. Not against reusing assets. Alright, you keep laughing, Thick Pikachu. We know who you really are. Didn't know that about the composer? The fact that he died, or the fact that, like, he would make new songs? I haven't mentioned it, just so you know, but, composer was not a good person, unfortunately. He made good music, but, he was not a good person. But jokes. Strength ring, and suit of tectonic plate. Man, but I want more money! Wow, the Glombolero has already been outclassed. Alright, I'll put it on. Well, since I have so much more defense, maybe I should put on the agility ring now? And the scholar specs? Let's go back to the fairy village. I got my magic key. What did the composer do? I don't want to get into it. But, I don't want to get into it. It's kind of more of the beliefs he's held throughout his entire life. Like, being a war apologist for World War II Japan. Anyway. Let's sleep. Wah, 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 wah. Wasn't I supposed to talk to the fairy overseer? Where is she? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, the workshop. Okay. I just noticed there's an item on the map. What is that? Oh, it's a chest I can open now. That's right, they're on the map now. Yeah. Like, in a normal Dragon Quest, I wouldn't have that on, but I feel like it's needed. Tempest Shield. Ah. Thursday, what's up? Heavy Dragon the Quest. We're doing it. I can now confidently say we are going to fight the Green Dragon today. That's all I ever really wanted. The fact that when I first streamed Dragon Quest 1, like, I got to the Green Dragon stream 1, that's how you can tell that they've added some things. Yeah, we need that wood to it.
And that's it done, right?
Yes, look at that light. All lovely and warm. That's the soul sigil, all right.
We did it! We did it! We made the first one! Hello! We just used those seeds you brought us to make something called the soul sigil.
Sigils are something the boss came up with.
There's going to be 5 of them, and each of them will store a different power of nature. Life, the sun, the moon, the stars, and the water. She wants to use them to do something very, very important.
Whoa, zebras, and also zebra foxes.
What? You know about us wanting to use them to summon Lady Rubis?
Yeah, Lady Rubis told me herself.
But how? How do you even know about her? I certainly didn't tell you.
I hope that's not the quest Thursday.
Ugh, which one of you spilled the beans?
What beans? I want beans, I'm hungry.
It was her! I didn't say anything. I tried to stop her.
What? You little... They should call you the backstabber.
Look at them, they're making out. I mean fighting.
It was... I had no choice, alright? And besides, that's how we ended up getting him to get those seeds for us. There wouldn't be a sigil if I hadn't told him. Hey, why don't we get him to find us the ingredients for all of them? After all,
Oh,
didn't
come
Urgent work with
on.
the fairies to get rid of that horrible old baddie?
You're gonna
way
like
back
yell
when?
at me for like finding the seeds and then take them and then like make me do more errands?
True. And I think this one can be trusted. You're descended from them, right? The heroes of old, or whatever you call them? Then help us. Help us call Lady Rubis back to this world.
This definitely seems like a quest. No!
Rude! We set you up for a big heroic yes there.
Uh-huh, you expected me to, huh?
Maybe he didn't understand or something. Will you help us?
No! I will not help.
Rude!
Rude!
For a big heroic yes there.
Set the dragon, welcome on in to the Dragon Quest.
Will you...
Thanks for the raid. I apologize, we are going to kill a dragon today. You know, it's nothing personal.
Good. Right.
But it
Take
must
the
be
soul
done.
sigil with you.
Yeah, I couldn't say no. I'm very sorry. How was Resident Evil 4? Are you playing the original or are you playing the remake? Both are really good.
Looks like it's pleased to be going along for the ride. If you find any more likely looking ingredients, like those glowing seeds, bring them back here, all right? As to how the sigils will be made.
Oh, allow me, Chief. That's my area of expertise.
Original with
after all.
HD? Heck yeah, I love the original.
Right. She's the expert.
It's just
so
cheesiness,
if
you
there's
know?
anything you don't understand, ask her.
Oh, ask away. I'll do my very
Ask
best to keep
away.
the explanation simple.
I mean, like, that's the thing. I love freaking... What is... Oh, Soul Sigil. I was an actual item. I didn't think it would be, like, something I could equip. What was I gonna say? Dragon Quest. Resident Evil. Right. Like, that's the thing about original Resident Evil games 1 through 3. That, like... Yeah, they were kind of based on, like, B-movies. B-horror movies. They're not, like, always serious. Like, you might prefer a more serious game, but I just love Resident Evil 4 being so campy. Well, sorry, Windy. It got seemed as a link. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Simply having sigils in your possession can grant you all sorts of special effects. Increases max HP, causes some spells and abilities to transform. If the following are met, HP below 50, you hold down X when activating certain spells or abilities. Huh. Neat. Beast Bopper when using Cattle Prod. Achilles Wheel when using Fizzle. Huh. There are over a dozen souped up abilities. And there's more than one. This is a weird mechanic to add to Dragon Quest 1. Again, I'm assuming everything new they add to Dragon Quest 1 is just like a tutorial for using it in Dragon Quest 2, probably. This is a lot to add to Dragon Quest 1. Like, what the hell? It's like a crafting system? What, you just took my... Wait! You just took that from me! It's like a load of beautiful spring water got stuck in a crystal. Shall we see what we can make of it? Okay, cool, but at least can I keep it for free? Were fairies are pretty witchcore with the brewing concoctions? Absolutely. And the fact that they just, like, take what they want is silly. Remember, never say yes when they ask if they can have your name. I saw a YouTube short. There's that one, like, animator that animates a whole bunch of, like, Dungeons and Dragons related stuff. There was one animation where, like, someone's just helping at, like, the airport counter, and the assistant, the desk clerk is like, "Welcome to so-and-so Airlines, can I have your name?" And the dude is like, "No, you may not have my name, but you can call me Gary." "No, sir, this is an airport, and I am not a fae." And then he just, like, I forget, like, brings out some elixir or something that reveals the fairy, and she just grows wings. "Oh, look, she made another one." "Another one? It's making me feel all pure and clean and righteous. This must be the water sigil." My Rush Hour reference got deleted. Yeah, Windy, because of the periods without spaces, the bot saw it as a link, unfortunately. Thanks again, Adobo. Here you go, all yours. Receives the water sigil. That means there's 3 left to make, right? We'll be counting on you. How do they know exactly how many are left? Seth needs to be up in the morning, not be present for the upgrading dragon violence. Oh, have a good night, Seth. Thanks for the raid. And hope you all enjoyed. Everyone, welcome from the raid. Hope you're having a good time. Wow. Yeah, water sigil. Cool. More? Okay, so it's just random items. They're not gonna actually tell me what you need. That's alright by me, eh? Alright. Okay. So we've got a magic key in it. Now we've got all we need to go out and find... I don't know. You know, I don't really remember all of the places which a magic key was needed. But I could tell you for a fact that we need it in Tangigal Castle. Carlos, thank you for the resub. Welcome back to the Chicken Coop. Grab an SK Comfy and enjoy the emotes. Carlos, didn't you say you wanted to take a break from Yu-Gi-Oh? Nah, all it took was an event. All it took was an event to get you back into it. Konami knows. Konami knows exactly when people are getting tired. They're like, "Oh, but please continue to play the game. We'll do something fun by switching it up." XYZ Link Fusion playing Pearly after days of going second Sky Striker. Pearly. Wonderful. My Retoncho Pearlies. Little cat frickin' dealios. Maybe Pearly is just the best deck ever. Not by like power, but just the best deck in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Just little cats. Clearly. Mi amigo Pearly. Nope, can't use that door. So get your ass out there and grind. Gotta grind, gotta grind, gotta grind it. Lots of stuff, gotta find it. Sit down and commit now to legit rounds of outwitting shit clowns. Gotta find it. Lots of stuff, gotta find it. Keep an open mind within a bind, cause who knows what's behind it. Alright. It'd be funny if I don't even need safe passage to get past this. Man, that's so funny. What's the point anymore? What's the point anymore? I could just like boom, boom, bam, boom, 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 bam. That thou didst reach this place is proof of thy fortitude. I have been stuck here for 30 days. I've got no food because people who tried to come in from the kitchen just die on the spiked floor. Please help, I'm starving. Perhaps one so bold might be capable of besting the creatures that infest the grave of Galen. Venture thee to Galenholm and seek out the grave of the great bard. Yet know that to reach it, thou would require a key even rarer than the magic key. So that's how they change it. That's how they change it. Because before, you just need the knowledge that you can actually just go into the darkness. Now you just need an actual key. Man, what is even the point of safe passage anymore? It's a good thing Yu-Gi-Oh! Is so affordable and there's no scalping. Master Duel is. The physical card game is not. But Master Duel is. But then Maxi. But then Maxi. But then Maxi. Yeah, no, TCG is fucked. OCG is also fucked. Card games are all fucked right now. Finally, I can talk to this man who's been sitting here for 3,000 years. Are you Az from Pokemans? Are you Azed? Hold on, let me just loot your drawers. Dog suit! I like how it's a little dog sprite. I'm just gonna like, he's been trapped here for 3,000 years and I just stole his items.
Ever have I known that the one descended from mighty Erdrit would one day visit me here. Dost thou, I having been able to enter this place alone, signify that thou art that long-awaited visitor? Then I have a gift for thee, friend.
The Sunstone! Now I can finally evolve my gloom.
Long, long ago, mighty Erdrick did entrust the Sunstone to the man who was Chancellor of Tantagel at the time. And he passed it to his firstborn child, and they to theirs, and so on down the years. Its existence hath remained a secret even from those of the royal line, even from mine own son, who doth now serve as Chancellor. Forgive me, I imagine it was no easy task finding it or me, but these are the steps necessary in order to keep such treasures from the hands of wicked.
I think in original Dragon Quest, this man actually said, like, Erdrick gave the Sunstone to me directly, which, like, implies that he's, like, hundreds of years old.
Ho ho! I see that thou art a stoic yet magnanimous soul, just as thine ancient ancestor was, if mine own is to be believed. Thou wilt bring light unto our realm once more, of that I have no doubt.
And it's kind of sad.
But long now have I kept my vigil here. I grow tired. Soon I must take my rest at last.
Yeah, it's sad. Like, in the original Dragon Quest, like, he does this. He goes to bed. But, like, the implication is he's stayed alive for hundreds of years solely for the purpose of giving you the Sunstone. And, like, he can finally rest. Here it's just like, oh, yes, I'd go to bed. Well, he kind of still says, like, yes, my vigil is over. Tiara Mint strongest. Beep boop 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 beep boop 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 beep boop boop boop. The princess must be rescued soon, preferably this afternoon. Before I go fight the green dragon, I need to remember what else. What else maybe needs a magic key? Didn't I need to talk to the dude in the Shrine of Rain? I forget what after. And what door key does this need? It needs the iron key? You wonder if subscription model is viable for card games? $10 to $20 a month gives you access to a few decks of the month at your local card store, maybe one free booster pack. I mean, how do they enforce people to not just keep the decks? Or you mean like, you just get a meta deck? The problem is, like, nothing's stopping somebody for subscribing just for a little bit to get whatever meta deck and then just selling the cards. Like, there's got to be something that makes it worth it to give it back. Like, maybe you put in a deposit of like $500 for a Yu-Gi-Oh deck, because Yu-Gi-Oh decks cost that much. But then, like, make it more like a program where the card store will, like, give you a guaranteed price for the same cards as long as you give them back in a good condition. And then, like, in exchange, you get to, you know, buy the next deck. You only get the access to cards at the store. And it's still gonna make people just, like, walk out with them. It's gonna be so hard to enforce. You know, like, force people to, like, not steal them or not, like, swap them out when they leave the store. People are just, like, greedy. Like, literally, my card store, the card store that's, like, near me got robbed, like, last week. Like, they broke in, they sawed a hole in the wall just to steal all the Pokemon cards. Like, people are crazy about cards. Like, if you give people the ability to just have the meta deck for anything less than what it costs to buy the cards, then they will just walk off with them. I would test thy strength and thy resolve both. Summon ready moves. Okay. So that's what we have to do for the staff in this version of the game. Just pocket the valuable cards. Or, like, buy fakes on Alibaba. And then they would just, like, swap them out. So it's harder to notice when they've finally been, like, replaced. Citadel of the Monarch of Minerals. Oh, I can get more stuff here now. I think I'm going to fight the green dragon in a second. Pirate King's pendant? Oh my god, I didn't know Luffy had a pendant. Here's how the story goes. You find out about a treasure in the brand line. I go down. The pirates who eyed on it will sing. I'll be king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king. Ya-yo, ya-yo, ya-yo. Oh, his name is Luffy. That's Monkey D. Luffy gonna be king of the pirates. Neckwear to bring the booty a-rolling in. More money, you say? More money, you say? You've got so much XP to earn. Freaking Rental Floss. That song's stuck in my head now. Did I get the new level yet? No, I need one more. I need to get the Dragon Shield sleeve. Okay. Sounds good to me, innit? Green dragon, green dragon, green dragon, green dragon, green dragon. So I'm thinking, like, what would be cool is if there was a system, maybe if you put, like, one of those anti-theft tags in each card sleeve and you, like, seal the cards into the sleeve somehow. Da, 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 da. And then, like, the thing that makes it hard for a card store to, like, have the stock is that, you know, it's random cards. So the only thing they can do is either, like, be really approachable when it comes to selling cards, like give you a lot of money so that people will sell them expensive cards, or a lot of card stores will just take a booster box and just straight I am not healed and just straight up open a bunch of booster boxes and sell the cards. And it's just like an investment because, you know, eventually after they open enough cards, they'll find, like, expensive stuff and they just mark them up so that they still make a profit. They just kind of take out the risk of the random chance in exchange for just, like, marking up the price of cards. I like how I have a torch. In the original game, you'd need to buy a torch. Now it's just, you just have it. Oh. I at least like I've gone far enough in the game that these enemies do 1 damage to me. How much am I to the next level? A lot, actually. Kinda don't need to fight then. Holy water. So yeah, have a card store that like opens all the product and then just makes like guaranteed rental decks so that you can play meta decks in the store for a price. But if you are caught stealing the cards, then you are banned for life. Oh, damn it. There was a chest in this route. The rats are doing the badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom, badger, 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 mushroom, mushroom, snake, oh, snake, oh, it's a snake. I mean, it's very pretty. It's very pretty. I wonder at what point people are going to try to like mod this game to have 3D models instead of sprites. And it's just a 3D game at that point. Well, these things are horrifying. Equip boomerang. Attack. B-do-dee-dee-doo-dee. See here... Okay, bye. It's like, yeah, there's 3 different groups of enemies, but I can attack them all with the boomerang. That's what makes the boomerang so good. Oh look, I just know that there's no item at the end of this path. I'm gonna check it anyway. Because now I'm like, why does the path exist? Nope, it's pointless. Fizzle? Who needs to cast spells? No, I'm sleepy. Okay. Droll and Lockbird. Do 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 do. Oh, you know what could be cool? If I don't think. So I don't think that any card game would actually sanction this. Is the problem? But what if card stores printed like official card store proxies that you could use as rental decks, and then you can play in the tournament and like compete, and then that would cost like a subscription. But I think the problem is like card game companies, Bandai and Wizards of the Coast and whatnot, would just like revoke the license to officially supply product because they wouldn't like that. They wouldn't like if card stores did that, because that defeats the purpose of having actual like card games cards. But maybe, just maybe, if it's a store that is not like a technical official Yu-Gi-Oh or official One Piece store, and it maybe instead, the problem is that they won't give like the official prizes, which have like exclusive cards sometimes. But maybe the trade-off is that like they'll give just cash prizes for tournaments in exchange for like you can just rent this proxy deck. I think that'd be a cool idea. I don't think any card store would actually do it because they would not be guaranteed product. Why is the mud hand so small? Why is the mud hand so small? They usually are not. I'm gonna attack, but then I'm gonna heal right after because I feel like, uh-oh, I'm in danger.
Much better.
Much better. As you get older and turn into dust, you value people organizing an event more than the cards themselves. A little bit, yeah. And in a way, Magic the Gathering Commander used to be that. Because it didn't used to be an official format. And a lot of people play it casually anyway. So for Magic the Gathering, that could work out. Just have, like, rental commander decks with proxy cards. And as long as it's not, like, an official tournament, then it's... who cares if they use fake cards? Like, if they, like, put it on the side and don't call it an official event, it's just, like... who's gonna stop you from playing your fake cards with your friends and not, you know, the official Magic the Gathering event? You know? Why not? Sleep times. Have a good night, Squidgy. Good talk today. Good talk. The Madcap. There's, like, entirely too much equipment in this game for, like, having one party member. It either feels like every item I get is already immediately outdated, or it's already too good that, like, an item that I just got earlier is already outdated. So in both ways, it just feels bad.
Not today.
What are they doing? They're handshaking? The boomerang's kind of better. No, stop it. Oh no, it's gonna mimic! I didn't think there were mimics in Dragon Quest 1. There are now.
Thou shalt not escape.
Oh, I did not mean to actually, like, use that. Oh!
Much better.
Heal. Heal now, please. Please stop critting. That was with defense up!
Mid-heal.
Oh! Oh!
Mid-heal.
Hey, why are you randomly fast? That's not good. Oh! Come on!
Mid-heal.
Stop it! I just healed that back, man! Stop! Stop critting!
Mid-heal.
Oh, you're so mean. You're so mean.
Ha!
My god, 3 crits in a row. I am going to up my defense again.
Much better.
I'm asleep. I'm gonna Fairy Foil again, just in case he crits again. I think I will still out-heal that. That was terrible! The fact that he can crit like that, and he did 3-4 times in a row.
Much better. Not today.
Not today. You don't really feel like it. It doesn't really feel like it, but sometimes you realize how fast events can happen in an RPG when text is that really fast. Oh.
Much better.
This entire fight happened during the ad break. And I almost died from like 4 consecutive critical hits from this Mimic Canabox. Beepity beep 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 beep. Para rings are kinda not useful anymore. Because you just heal when you level up. I am very close to a level up. You better not be another Mimic, I swear. Thank you. Okay, that's the last mini medal I need for the Dragon Shield. Tempted to just go get that right now, actually. And you know what? Put back the vest on. Get more monies. Ah, muddy hands. The original. The original Antoids. They're calling for help, but nobody came. I just reached level 21. The stats go up so high on level up in this game. So high. Hey, Mini Metal Man. Give me that Dragon Shield. Preferably this afternoon, I need to stop singing this song. But this song will always be in my head because I listen to Brental Foss too much. Now I need to die. A Dragon Shield. It's kind of worse, actually. But it protects against fire and ice, which I believe is probably what I need for this green dragon. I kind of love that Dungeons and Dragons makes, like, dragons a big deal, you know, considering that it's called Dungeons and Dragons. I need to save. Like, you take it for granted when you play a RPG video game. Well, yeah, like, in lore in Dungeons and Dragons, like, if you kill a blue dragon, it, like, permanently alters the weather in the surrounding area so that there is an eternal storm, and it never gets better. Like, it's permanent, like absolutely permanent. Nothing will ever remove it. So like, you kill a blue dragon in a town and it's like, well, this town is fucked. It's forever going to be ravaged by thunder and lightning, and you've just doomed it. And like, at its best, it'll always be raining. At its best, what you can hope for is that, you know, the storm has somewhat subsided. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's go. Use another holy water. The princess must be rescued soon, preferably this afternoon. I'm not even in the castle anymore. I did not need to sing that song. Up and down and all around. They just revealed the new DLC for Sonic Racing Crossworlds, the new free characters, and they are indeed, everybody saw the leaks, they are indeed adding Tangle and Whisper from the Sonic comics, and I'm like, that is awesome. It would be so awesome. It would be so cool. They're finally acknowledging the IDW characters in a game. And you know, who even knows what is canon anymore when it comes to like kart racers and sports games? But it maybe seems that they're trying to acknowledge the lore. The unfortunate thing is that DLC characters in Sonic Racing will never have, like, the unique dialogue interactions. But at the very least, official Sonic comic characters will be an official game. They will be in it. I haven't even had a chance to play Sonic Rumble. I wanted to. I even got into the beta, but I just didn't have time. The beta tests always happened when I was out of town.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today.
Not today. Not today, Zerg. Ta-da-da-da-ta-ta-ta. And we're back up here. I can see it, the dragon's nest. It is close. These are just the level 1 enemies again, right? Not level 1, but like the low level ones. Good. Wait, I have a spell for protection now. Good. Kinda don't like that the barrels and stuff don't count for the map treasure chests. Because that means I still have to check dead ends anyway. Okay, it's very important that I start this fight with the loadout that I want. Because if I don't, when I do a retry, it's gonna make me do everything again with the same loadout. So, either I make sure this loadout is good, or like I'm okay with the run back all the way from the beginning of the cave. I'm making my choice now. I could use all these seeds, but that would be silly. Why would I use seeds? I need to save them. For what? I don't know. I'll use one, fine. Use another one, fine. Use another seed of strength, fine. I'll use one more, fine. Maybe some agility too. A nifty nut. Diddly-diddly-diddly-doo. Diddly-diddly-diddly-doo. Equipment. Dragon Shield, Phantom Mask. The Tectonic Plate. I don't think I'm going to use spells all that much, so let's change the Scholar specs for the Ruby Wristband. We use the Fairy Foil. And I think I'm good. I hope I'm good. I got special medicines. If I need to use HP healing, MP healing items, I can use a Sage's Elixir. And a Prayer Ring. I won't need more than that, I don't think. Alright, y'all. Is this Dark Souls? Going through the boss door or whatever? Come on, come on! Dragon. Eh? Why am I in the castle? I'm in the illusion. Please, please, free me from this song. Oh, she's gonna think I'm fake.
At last, one hath come who will deliver me from my plight. Brave hero, I am Gwaelin, Princess of Tantagel,
How do I know she's real?
hadst thou tarried a moment longer, the Dragon Lord would surely have made me his bride.
Maybe you are the dragon.
Merely to imagine such an unspeakable fate striketh dread into my dainty heart. Ah. I would rather that the world had ended. But tell me, how camest thou to know that I was imprisoned here? Thou wert guided, wert thou not? By whom and what form did their guidance take? Perhaps thou wouldst be so good as to share?
Don't tell her. Don't tell her. No.
Mayhap thou didst not hear me correctly.
You are not real. You are not the princess.
Thou wert guided, wert thou not? By whom and what form did their guidance take? Perhaps thou wouldst be so good as to share?
Yeah, I'm suspicious. You're trying to weasel it out of me.
Thou wert guided, wert thou not?
Wert thou not?
By whom and what form? Thou wert guided, wert thou not?
Fine. Their interrogation tactics are very, very effective.
Almighty Rubus, pray banish these wicked illusions.
Oh, good. I didn't need intuition. How do I know you're real?
'Twas an impostor, a phantasm, created by fiends. Come no closer. Admit it.
See?
Thou too art naught but an illusion.
See? Okay,
Thou
good.
hast taken on the guise of a hero, seeking to wrest from me the message with which I was entrusted. Hast thou not?
I get a yes or no. No?
What? Thou meanest to do no such thing? Then thou art true.
Wait, what happens if I say yes?
No! I shall not be fooled so easily. Almighty Rubus, reveal to me the truth.
Nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. Ah, it's bright. Help. Help. Help.
Thou art no illusion.
Yeah, but you know there's a dragon, like, right there. Kinda need to take care of it. Mama Mario? Oh my god. Oh, he big.
The dragon?
Yeah, it's been with you this whole time. Surprised it didn't do anything.
Thou meanest to fight it.
We're not gonna invite it to
This
dinner.
is madness. No human could prevail against such a foe.
Madness.
This is Tantagel!
Alright, mate, we doing it live. Or you know what we're gonna do here is I'm going to re-heal first things first. Then I will see what kind of attacks it uses. It uses fire attacks. It doesn't seem to do much damage, so I think I can just wail on this thing. I will use... I didn't put an oomph powder. Ah, damn it! I knew I had oomph powder. I forgot that you need to put it in your bag. But it's okay. We will just fight it with Zapple. 92. Oh! You know, I think we got this, fam. I think we got this, fam. I'm completely unsurprised. I smiteth thee. Supple. Gonna use all of my MP. Man, it really just takes all of the challenge out of this fight to be so prepared for it now. I had more of a problem with the freaking 5v1. You dead yet? Let's start using regular attacks. Yo, you almost got me. You moved before I did that time.
Much better.
Yeah, no, I'm a little sad now. Maybe the proper way to play this game is Draconian Quest.
I cannot fall.
'Cause, yeah, the fire moves are supposed to be the thing that, like, really makes this fight unfair. But now the fire moves do, like, 3. 2 damage. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. He's gotten desperate. Reheal. Oh, yeah. 2 attacks per turn. Yeah, I get it. I see what you're doing. I will use Fairy Foil. Oh! I cannot fall. Yeah. Yeah, you talking about 1v1 battles? I can do a 1v1 battle, no problem. I'll take you on. Why did you stop doing 2 attacks per turn? That was like the only thing making this fight interesting. Green Dragon, such an iconic fight. Oh! I'm just prepared, that's all. I don't think it's too, I'm just well prepared. I just know what's happening. Oh my god. Ow. That was almost bad.
Thou shalt not escape.
I'm frozen with fear, but you moved. Second. Doodle doo doodle doo doodle doo doo.
Much better.
You missed. We're there. We're almost there. I can feel it. This one will do it. Maybe the next one. This one. Heck it. Sapple.
Be gone.
No? Just die already. Uh-oh. This might be bad. Oh! That was scary.
Much better.
One more attack? Come on, man. Thank you. Going down to red health and still taking like 10 attacks. Oh, hi, thank you.
Can it truly be?
Oh, well, yeah, it's worth nothing.
The beast is vanquished?
Dragon defeated. This is too easy. Where's the second form? There's always a second form. Hi, hello. Would you like to be rescued now?
This is my necklace. I mislaid it when the fiends took me captive. I had thought it lost forever.
My gun was super effective. Wow. Your sprite actually gained a necklace.
Thou hast my heartfelt thanks. 'Twas a gift from my beloved mother. Yes, thou art just as I imagined. Thou art he. I am sure of it.
I am he, and he is you.
I thank thee once again. I truly, this time, am Gwaelin, Princess of Tantagel.
But how do I know this is an illusion?
Longer, I fear I might have perished in this place.
Perish.
But I knew that thou wouldst come, brave hero. I kept the faith. Thou wishest me to know thy true name. I see, and a very fine name it is too.
Adobo, it's me.
Almighty Rubus hath entrusted to me a message of great import. In it lieth the secret to our world's salvation. She bade me impart it only to he through whose veins floweth the blood of Erdrick. And now here thou art. And the message is this.
Ooh, cutscene. Whoa, egg!
The
Oh,
sacred
wait.
egg hath been tainted by the night. A great darkness shall soon engulf the
They're
world.
tying this to Dragon Quest
The power
2!
of the land shall fade. Sun, rain, and rain's bow, all shall dwindle.
They're tying this to Dragon Quest 2? No way!
Unless, bold hero, thou canst stem the tide and see the land blessed once more. In the far south awaiteth one who knoweth all.
So that's what they're gonna do.
Go to their aid. Go southward with all haste.
I can try. Oh no!
Forgive me. My duty done at last. I feel surpassing faint. Wilt thou escort me to my home, the palace?
No.
Mayhap thou didst not hear me correctly. Wilt thou escort me to my home, the palace?
Okay. Spoiler chat, we're not gonna take her to the palace. Meow. Adobo takes the princess in his big, strong arms.
Oh, how kind of thee.
Teehee. I'm allergic to the metal necklace. I think I'm allergic to this romantic air. Because I feel something swelling. Wait. What? Mario? What's going on? What's going on? Why? Egg. Hey. What's that?
Such was the message entrusted unto the princess. The dragon is defeated, I but a human. By a human. A formidable one indeed.
That's not the Dragon Lord, is it?
Very well. He shall be dealt with. All shall be as thou willst it, master.
Wow. Well, you can't just do that. Delivered Princess Gwaelin safely home to Tanchital Castle. What if I don't? What if I just don't? Go and meet with the fairies. What if I just don't? Huh? What if I just don't do that? Do 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 do. Well, I'm gonna use the prayer ring just because. I don't think I'll need it. What if I just go back? What if I just go back in here? I saw the cutscene. I saw the cutscene. You can't fool me. I know there's something here. Huh? Huh? Oh, look at it. Princess Gwaelin's holding the torch, actually. Bag of laughs. Cool. Alright, we'll use, evac. What if I just say no? Ooh. Oh, sorry, princess. We're stepping in poison. I will refuse to go to Tentagel. I will just go everywhere else. What if I just complete the game without her? Without ever returning her? That's a thing you can do. What if I take her to the fairy village? Ooh. Brew, brew. Do you think the game will have dialogue? Or just me holding the princess this whole time? Oh, what if, like, my battles are, like, impacted? What if I'm unable to fight while I'm holding the princess? Because that's the thing, even in the original Dragon Quest 1, you can just beat the game without ever returning the princess. Now, there is a reason to. I wonder if they're going to force you to do it. Because the way that a lot of the original game worked is you need knowledge to continue. But if you just know what to do... then you won't need to ever return the princess or even rescue the princess. You can actually beat Dragon Quest 1 original without ever rescuing the princess. Moonbeam do. What that moonbeam do? You know what? She's part of my party now. She doesn't need to fight, but she will be with me till the end. The moon sigil. And they're sleepy. Two more to go. Alright, tutorial. Give me the tutorial. Make some spells more likely to be extra effective. Offensive spells do more damage. Healing spells recover more HP. That's cool. That's cool, ain't it? Hey, right. What else? We do need to go to Galen home. Go get the Lyre of Aya, hey? There's a cat. Ooh wee oo wee oo wee wee oo wee oo wee oo wee oo wee wee oo wee wee oo wee wee. I'm gonna be honest. I would like to take a just little tiny break. Just a little tiny break. A little bit. You know what we'll do? I'm gonna open a Pokemon card pack, get some water, use the little chicken's room. And yeah, I'm gonna open the pack on stream, just so the people on the YouTube VOD can see my glorious polls. And then we'll actually take a break and run an ad. Man, wonderful. We got Yungoos, Tangela, Launcher, Pachirisu, Premium Power Pro, Tangrowth, Chi-Yu, Pachirisu again, Repel, and Meganium. That's pretty good art. Pretty good art, if I do say so myself. Man, not really many hits today. I am getting to the point where I'm a little like worried that my Pokemon trading card box might not get a hit. Like get a special illustration rare. It's possible. You're not guaranteed one. But man, I paid a lot for this box of cards. That would be very sad to me. It is time for me to do what needs to be done to help my brother defeat the enemies. But good cards though. Pretty cards, pretty art. I looked up what like decks are meta right now. I'm like, of course, Gardevoir. And they don't really run the new Gardevoir cards, surprisingly enough. So I could just update the deck I have. Meganium, wow, pretty. Pachirisu, not Pikachu. However many not Pikachus are in the Pokemon games at this point, they will always be marketable. Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. Enjoy the clips. I'll be right back, y'all. Be right back, okay? Okay, bye-bye. Alright, welcome back, y'all. Sorry for taking a little bit. I just wanted to get a little snack, use the little chicken's room, open another Pokemon booster pack. You know how it is. You know how it is. Oh, wait. You know what? Before we go to Galen home, I want to do one thing in Tantegel. They should let me do it without having to return the princess to the palace. Hi, princess. You're home. At the inn. Yeah, that's right. You get to stay at the inn tonight, princess. You're living in the lap of luxury. Good morrow. I trust thou didst enjoy thy stay. Do come again. No. Okay, so not even with the princess, it doesn't give you the line. It doesn't give you the line, oh, you were up late. Well, what happens if I try to talk to this lady? My, thou art blessed indeed to find thyself in the company of such a fair maiden. Yet thou would surely feel more blessed still wert I to accompany thee instead. Pray, speak with me again once thou art alone. Right in front of the princess. Princess be like, you're not gonna do that, right? 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 Anyway. Galen home. So anyway, defeating the green dragon was my goal for tonight. Not sure what else I have to do or want to do. Oh, I can go in here now. Talaray, good morning. Good morning to you. You ready for some betrayal later tonight? That's so crazy. You're just waking up, and then before you go to sleep, I am going to go to sleep, have my entire day, and then we play Betrayal at House on the Hill. Time zones are wild, man. How you doing, Tal? You have a good sleep? The Ring of Clarity. I just opened a bunch of Pokemon cards. I didn't get anything good. Catsuit! Well... Oh, wait, can you use the catsuit to speak to cats in this one? I'm gonna talk to a cat. It's a worse equipment, but, like, it's worth it. Alright then, let's equip that. And then let's put the dragon shield away. And we're gonna put, this away. And we're gonna put, this away. Weird dreams of Slethwell. Nice. I wish I still had dreams. Those were dashed long, long ago. Anyway. Anyway, yeah. Cards. Cards. Always cards. Tal, did you see that, that thing I posted in the Magic the Gathering Discord? Or, I mean, the Discord, but like the Magic the Gathering section? I finally played my Vivi or Nitier deck against my coworker, and he knew it's like bracket 4. It's a Storm deck. It's bracket 4. Like, I put in all the freaking game changers I want in there and just like made it the strongest I could with the cards I had. But I still couldn't help myself from like putting silly stuff in. So while it does have like Hullbreaker Horror and Infinite Combos in there, I do have Fling, just solely to do the power move of, hey, I know that Vivi has 20 attack and you have 20 HP and you're gonna block him, but so I'll just throw him at you instead. That is the only reason I have Fling in the deck. And I kind of lied. I kind of lied when I described using Fling to defeat my coworker, because I did the math wrong. Well, I did the math wrong, but then it turns out I would have won anyway. I'll tell you how that works. I'll tell you how that works. Oh, I don't get the cat suit while I'm holding Princess Gwaylin. Well, I'm a cat at heart, at least. Well, if I'm not gonna look like a cat, I might as well put the tectonic plate back on. So, my opponent had 10 HP, right? No, there's a cat here! Yarm. Oh no, it doesn't work! Damn it! Fine. Honestly think Fling could be a normal card. Yeah, like, I'm surprised that EDH Rec doesn't have Fling in it. Well, that's the thing about EDH Rec, like, it's just based on what people tend to use in the decks that are on, like, freaking on the internet, on Moxfield and whatnot. But then because people base their decks off of EDH rec, it just becomes a big old self-feeding cycle. People use the cards because they're in the decks. They put them in their decks because they use them on EDH rec. So the real fun techs are just like, you have to find them yourself. Or think about them yourself. Okay, so the story is... Here's how the story goes.
Thou art a hero indeed.
Oh my god, she talks during the fight. My opponent has 10 HP. I have Vivi at 10. He has blockers.
Well done.
I attack, of course he blocks. But the reason I attack is I attack with everything on my board, which is like Vivi and like 2 or 3 other creatures, I don't remember. I have 1,000 Year Storm on the field, which gives basically all of my spells Storm. And in my hand, I have Blasphemous Act and Fling. So I thought I could just do like, okay, I'll attack, and then hopefully either he lets it through, but he probably won't because he'll die. But then I can at least clear the board, and then fling Vivi. No, Vivi's at 8. Vivi's at 8 attack, so it's not going to kill him. But I'm hoping that I can use both the Blasphemous Act and the Fling to get him to 10 so I can fling him. So I attack, he blocks. Main phase 2, post-combat. That's when I cast a Blasphemous Act, which brings Vivi to 9, brings my Storm count to 1, and then with that still on the stack, I cast Fling. And then I'm like, wait, Fling will sacrifice Vivi, which means he doesn't get that additional 1 ping. Which means he doesn't actually have 10 to be thrown at him. So I when I casted it, I thought like, oh, this will do exactly enough damage. But I mathed it wrong, because then Fling would have done just like the 9 he had, and then he had 1 HP left. But I didn't think, because I had 1,000 Year Storm, I mentioned. I didn't think that 1,000 Year Storm could give Storm to Fling.
Bravo!
Like, I thought that if you copied Fling, the copy would just have like 0 damage. Because the cost to cast Fling is sacrifice a creature. I'm like, well, the copy didn't sacrifice a creature, so the copy must have like 0 damage. No, when you copy Fling, the copy has the same damage as the original sacrifice creature. So actually, I would have done 9 damage twice, which means I actually would have won in that interaction. I didn't realize that's how Storm worked. I had to look that up later. So yeah, that's cool. I need to know that for next time. Why am I going this way? There's nothing here. I don't know, maybe there's like a pod or something with items in it. Items, equipment, equip the boomerang. Yeah, so good to know if you ever play against my Vivi deck. Like, I've never fully made a Storm deck before because I knew that it would be way too strong. And now that I have a Vivi deck, I'm just like, I am not going to pull back. I'm not going to hold back. I'm not going to pull any punches. This is going to be a bracket 4 deck. By the way, I only just found out what brackets were. I heard people talking about them in Magic. I never knew it was an actual thing. I thought people just made it up. I didn't think it was an actual thing from the rules, the commander whatever committee. And like when I saw EDH Rec say game changers, I thought like, what is this? Is this like a new thing? A new like gentleman's agreement not to use these cards? No, it's an actual thing that like counts towards the bracket of your deck. Did I already check this area? I think I did. Yeah, I'm silly. No, wait, I didn't see this. Shark, hello, yes, I would like to quest 1 dragon, please. Sorry, we all out of dragons. We got unlimited games, but no games.
Thou art a hero indeed.
Tal did lots of digging for your Mothman deck. I bet, because probably not a lot of people build that commander, or if they do, it's probably just with the default cards, so it's skewed towards the cards that came with the deck. I mean, it kind of has to be, because it's the only deck that has the mechanic of radiation. Or at least, like, it's filled with cards that are the only radiation cards. I get it. I totally get it. But yeah. I have a Bracket 4 Storm deck. That's the gist of it. I already know it's not at its full power, but I still did some disgusting things. Some disgusting things with it when I had Thousand Year Storm out. Like, just casting a bunch of cantrips and then using Pongify on my opponent's entire board. And sadly, it didn't work because he had Heroic Intervention, but like, that's what makes it cool. Oh, I can't go through this yet. That's right, I was told I need a better key. Alright, I need to backtrack and see where else I might need a magic key. Oh, let's just build it straight mill. You want to lead into the counters? Yeah! Like, there's the obvious stuff, and the obvious stuff is what's gonna flood EDH Rec. But then you gotta really think about the cool interactions in the game. That's what makes deck building super fun. But what I do need to like start using EDH Rec more for is that it shows you like with cards that are played in this deck a lot, you can do this infinite combo. That is something I probably need to pay more attention to. Where would I want to go next? I guess I should go to meet with the fairies while I'm here. That's funny, I took Waylon to the fairy town and I got the sigil. I didn't actually do the story event here. Oh no, it's just saying that. I need to get the remaining sigils. Maybe something in Damdara. Yeah. I'm already thinking about what next commander deck I want to make. Something besides the VV deck. I'm currently helping my girlfriend build a Aloy deck with the PlayStation collab Aloy from Horizon. But also she wants to make a Spider or a Gwenom deck from the Spider-Man set. I've been avoiding looking into the Spider-Man set because I just in a way I'm kind of protesting it because it's not a good set flavor-wise, but also I hear mechanic-wise too, sadly. But I'm sure there's some good cards in there still. I'm gonna save real quick. The new Avatar cards look cool. I'm not gonna buy boosters, but I am going to buy singles. Like there are some cards in there, with, not just with all the bending, but just some really, really nasty things. Like Ko the Face Stealer. I'm sure there are a dedicated group of people already, like, brewing stuff. Just disgusting, absolutely rancid things you could do with Ko the Face Stealer. Like, oh my god, I kind of want to build a Ko the Face Stealer commander deck just for fun. Make it like bracket 1. Just to like make it do stupid things. But maybe also be powerful. Here, freaking Ko the Face Stealer. When it enters, exile up to one other target creature. Whenever another non-token creature dies, you may exile it. Pay 1 life. Choose a creature card exiled with Ko. Ko is all activated and triggered abilities of the last chosen card. Like, there's so many things you could do with this. Like, never mind the fact that it's a life payment outlet. You can literally just pay all your life and then just use that in a mono black deck to like do that whole, oh, switch life totals for your opponent, now I ping you for 1. Tal, have you not seen this yet? This thing is so funny. Because, like, the way that it works, it doesn't copy. It just takes abilities. So you, like, the easiest thing to do with it is, like, you exile something with ward. And then suddenly, like, you can just give him ward on command. And, like, I think by technicality, something like if you, like, pay life multiple times, it gets multiple wards? I don't know how it really works. You don't look at previews? Fair enough, Tal. Fair enough. I look at previews because, like, when interesting cards like this come out, I already know people are, like, looking for cards that will work with this, and they are going to TCG Player, which I think Card Market in the UK is what you guys use. They are going to TCG Player, and they are buying out all the cards that work with it. So, like, in order to get ahead of that, I have to do research, and I have to look at what cards might work, and then I'll buy them before they spike in price. I don't think it's as bad in the EU, because people in Europe can even just, like, use, like, they could just buy, like, French or German cards, and they're legal. But for America, we're kind of screwed. We only have the one marketplace, basically, and it's very easy to manipulate, and scalpers just have a field day. It's really sad. I wish... And Card Market does not ship to the US. I'm really sad that it doesn't. Hate Marketplace. Exactly. But yeah, that's what you gotta do. It's what you gotta do to, like, get ahead of all the scalpers. But yeah. That being said, I want to find, like, really nasty things to do with this. Like, besides Ward, you could just say, like, exile creatures that already have a exile, like, ability, but, like, for a very cheaper cost, and then suddenly you can exile whatever, like, continuously, and then Ko can just steal it all. Or, like, you exile creatures that have some sort of, like, oh, do something with a card exiled by this creature, and then suddenly you can use Ko's regular ability to do that. I think, like, people are already brewing stuff. I've seen a combo where you exile with Ko a creature that can exile your own creatures, and then suddenly Ko can just, like, exile a bunch of stuff for free, and then you can do stuff with those cards. I haven't, like, looked into it all that much, but I probably should, so that I can, like, actually make a Ko commander deck. I think I will. I think I might. It depends on what else is in here. You know, besides the secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. I don't want to spoil too much. That is the only card I will show on stream for Tal's sake. I don't want to, like, because if you're not looking at previews, I don't want to say too much, but, like, that's the one example of, hey, this set looks cool. You know what's really funny? People are getting, like, upset of the special art cards that have just, like, screen caps from Avatar, and they keep showing the one that's just, like, Fire Lord Ozai, and it's just his face. And I'm like, yeah, that actually is kind of not great art. It's just a crop photo of his face. Where am I going? I need to go to... What can I do? Besides the fairies. Where would a sigil be if I were a sigil? Oh, I could go to Damdara. I'm gonna see if I am high enough level to take on Damdara. They look rubbish. They do. Oh, Shark, do you not know? Okay, I said I wouldn't show another one, but this one is one I just really want to show. I just like it because if you have no context of what else the set does, which, you know, Talaray might not have any context. Tal, I want you to read this card. Just read the first line even. And just think. Just think about it. You probably don't need to think about it. I'm sure you know the rules of Magic. But it's just funny for that to be the first line of a land card. Secret Tunnel. This land can't be blocked. I'm like, alright, it's unblockable. Wait, it's a land unblockable? But it has no attack. You have to turn it into a creature first. None of its abilities turn it into a creature. You have to use it with something else. And context makes more sense with you when you know, like, other cards in the set. that will give the ability to turn things into turn land into creatures. Secret tunnel, secret tunnel through the mountains. Secret, 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 secret tunnel. That's so goofy. It is. It's just one of those cards that, like, really fun design, because you know by itself it is like a piece to it's like the missing piece to a puzzle, but you need to find the puzzle. That's what makes it fun. Like, this could go into so many broken things. You just need to figure out what that is, and I like that. And even then, it's almost a better Rogue's Passage. Because the second ability is you just, like, make 2 creatures unlockable. But they have to share a creature type. And if you only have 1 creature, then it's not going to work. Unless... Could you maybe target the same creature twice? Probably not. Probably not. That's not how magic works. So it's like, it's not strictly better than Rogue's Passage, but if it's a Kindred deck, Tribal deck, it could be better than Rogue's Passage. Agent of Erebus? Oh, I remember the card. Yeah, Agent of Erebus. Like, I started around, like, freaking Journey into Nyx and what's it called? Born of the Gods. I keep wanting to say Thanos. Theros. I keep saying, like, Thanos. Yeah, I have, like, so many copies of this card. Whenever it or another enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, exile all cards from target player's graveyard. Might be looking for stuff for Ko. Yeah. Well, it's an enter trigger, so I guess Ko becoming this isn't gonna do it, but... You started with OG Theros? Ah, heck, we started around the same time. I didn't start at OG Theros, but I started, like, in Scars of Mirrodin and, like, original Eldrazi, Rise of the Eldrazi. I think Rise of the Eldrazi was literally the newest set at the time. Or was it Scars? I don't remember the timeline. It was around that time. You know, they were all around the same time. Theros was, like, the first pre-release I went to, I think. But, man, I will say, Theros, Born of the Gods, Journey into Nyx, those are like the ones I had the most cards of just by buying packs back when I only bought packs. And now I'm kind of left. I'm kind of sad about that fact, because that was around the time they really, like, lowered the power of Standard right after Return to Ravnica. So it was actually a really bad time to get into Magic Standard. But it's nostalgic. Well, 'tis the bold Sir Adobo, we meet again. It seemeth here that in fair Damdara was once found orichalcum, a material from which was wrought the sword of Erdrick, hero of legend. That's right, we visited Damdara before it got all hecked up. You only got one god? Damn. You're really out here with Christianity, huh? What a shame. No, like, that is the nice thing about having started with Theros, and opening a lot of packs. I have a lot of god cards. I got freaking Karametra. I got, like, 4 copies of Thassa. It's a very good card. I got, like, I got the Mill God. I wanted to make a commander deck around him, but, like, Mill is not that great in commander, because you have to mill, like, 100 cards versus doing 40 damage. And from that self-same material were wrought other fine weapons and suits of shining plate, ere in this town so sadly fallen to ruin. Athreos. Oh, that's the black-white one, right? I got that one. I actually did make a commander deck around Athreos way back when, but it wasn't very good. Have fiends long since carried off all such treasures, or... I mean, in Dragon Quest III, orichalcum was just, like, in a horse pen. Like, I think the horse shat out the orichalcum. I don't know if it's that easy to find now. Wait, are there still, like... Are there still monsters in this town? Did they change it from how Dragon Quest 1 originally was? Before you had to fight your way through the town, but now I'm not fighting anything. Mill and Commander's funny, ruin their combos. Yeah, honestly. Oh, you can't tutor for that card? How? What a shame. But then it's like, it becomes funny when you're fighting against a graveyard deck. I'm like, wait a minute, I'm helping. Or it's like they just play Oracle of Thassa and you're like, okay. Cool. Labman, I win. I think that's the main reason I wouldn't run Mill and Commander. Like, all it takes is fighting, just happens to be the person that benefits off a graveyard, and you're like, damn. I'm helping!
Oh
Oh
no! Not today!
Well done!
no! Thank you. See, this is why I'm keeping Princess Gwaelin around, so that she can just praise me with every attack. Well, I killed something. You run Ashiok Dream Render for that reason. Yeah! Oh man, I remember Ashiok. Freaking Planeswalker cards were so novel back in the day. And now they're just like a dime a dozen, especially ever since they did like that Return to Dominaria or whatever.
Have care!
Ow. Okay, Fairy Foil, equip. Ashiok's your favorite Planeswalker. It's a pretty cool one. I do think, like, Dimir is just my colors. Honestly, I don't know about that these days. I used to think that Dimir was just my color set. I think over the years, I've shifted from blue-black to blue-red. I just feel like it's just more me now. It's, like, more impulsive, and it's more silly, just, like, one-off combos. So, yes, I did become Izzet Spellslinger, but, like, I don't necessarily have to make every one of my decks a storm deck. I just like being able to cast a bunch of spells and like get value. Like very temporary impulsive value, because it's funner that way. If I'm getting slow value over the course of the game, I might not win in time. If it's like super fast, like do 3,000 damage in one turn, but you can't do that again. I think that's just so cool to see, like the cards align. The literal cards. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, he's big. Can I take him? Princess Gwaelin, back me up. You know a healing spell? Oh no. Am I allowed to flee this fight? You could in the original when you realized that you are under-leveled for it. Okay. I think the first thing I should do is use the fairy foil. Oh no, I want to equip that.
Much better.
Oh, you're buffing. Oh yeah? Well, I counter buff your buff.
Thou shalt not escape.
Don't put me to eep. I'm not eepy. Ow! That hurts. Oh, you bouncing.
Death. Despair.
Shift from white black to red black. Yeah. I think maybe it's just the longer you play Magic, the more you shift to playing red. Maybe that's just it. It's a theory. Will bounce? Will bounce? I wonder, will bounce like affect one of these? Probably not.
I shall rend thee asunder! Not today! Yeah. Yeah.
Do not falter!
Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! That... Oh! 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 why did he just so randomly do like all the 80% of my health bar? Okay, I did that on purpose. Because it's like, there's a thing you can do. You can like, wild side. You can like unlock items. You can unlock like.
Thou shalt.
No!
You can unlock special attacks. The game told me. I just like pulled out an 11th hour superpower, and then he bopped me on the head for 127 damage. Not my homie that always has Azorius in his decks, wants to control games till he dies. Yeah, I mean, when I started Magic, I was Azorius, like blue-white, for the same reason, like, oh, as long as I don't die, I can just win. Battle of attrition. And I realized, like, I don't have win conditions in my decks. This is not going to, like, do anything. Anyway, item, fairy foil. I'm mostly trying to learn strategy for this. Honestly, defense up is goated in this fight.
Reheal.
Stop it. He has no more bounce. That's good. Will any of these, like, do better? Is he undead? He's not undead. But no, yeah. I will always be a blue player. That's the one unapologetic thing about me. Like, I do not care how many people hate blue. How many people think that blue is annoying and counterspells are annoying. You know, sometimes a counterspell is all you can do. Like, freaking you come out with monsters or like, they're generic. Like, hey, nobody has enchantment removal. Counter it before it matters. Nobody has artifact removal. Counter it before it matters. I'm not gonna be out here with a Baral Chief of Compliance stack, countering literally everything.
Much better.
He just dodged his own attack. What do you mean?
Much better.
Oh!
Thou shalt not escape. Much better.
Please stop falling asleep. Oh no, my defense. Oh no. You know, there's just a lot more strategy when you play Dragon Quest 1. Just one-on-one battles. Any one move, any one wrong move, and you just lose your entire health bar in one attack.
Thou shalt not escape.
Oh!
Thou shalt not escape.
Okay.
Mid-heal.
But yeah, Magic's fun. I need to play it more. I don't know what type of enemy he is. Kinda hate that I'm only doing like 12 damage.
Thou shalt not escape.
Oh, Jesus. What if I like, what if I just get good? What if I just get good? Wild side. Divide. See? Now I can do like a million things per turn. What did that even do? Well, I can't do it again. It takes 30 MP? Seriously?
Not today.
2 turns for the price of 1. Mustard strength.
Thou shalt not escape!
Ooh, there's a double. Oh, it's a double muster strength, and I attack twice. I mean, that was cool. Was that worth 30 MP for like 50 damage? I don't know, but we're using Sage's elixir. No, I'll just attack. Ow. Okay, this kind of sucks. Items, special medicine. I'm having a problem here. Okay.
Much better.
Jesus. This is one of those fights in Dragon Quest 1 that's known to be like a wall. This is way harder than the Green Dragon was, by the way. I didn't think we'd get here on this stream. The reward is really good. It's required to beat the game.
Do not falter!
I did not mean... Fall! I didn't mean to attack that turn. I meant to just check how much HP he had by checking his name color. But when it's a single enemy, you don't get that. Yeah. Didn't matter though. Even if I healed that turn, he would have done 100. He did 199 damage. I would have healed that turn, but really what I should have done was use the fairy foil. I don't think... See, even though you can fight him early, he's kind of supposed to be a later game boss. I'm going to do one more attempt, but I don't think I'm supposed to do this right now. But if I do it, that'd be really awesome. Because I get something really early, and it would just like carry me through the game. Alright, knowing what I know now. Oh, you think Sandstorm might work? Fairy foil first.
Thou shalt not escape!
Just in case that, because I would have just died immediately if I didn't do that. Oh no, I didn't mean to do Magic Barrier. I meant to do heal.
Mid-heal!
Hey, Magic Barrier might help against Snooze. That could have been worth it. Wild side.
Much better.
Oh god. He has bounce on, so I can't snooze him. I'm gonna mid heal. I didn't mean to do it twice, but I was in 2 mode. Fine. Spells. No, actually, I need to do muster strength.
Thou shalt not escape!
Do not falter!
Ooh, that's not good. Defense down and no more wild side. I'll attack. Oh, thank goodness. I'm still not in the great position, though. Hey, if I... Wait, why have I not been using Defending Champion?
Thou shalt not escape!
Oh, because it only lasts 1 turn. I'm just trying things at this point.
Much better.
Please, no. Please, no. Please. Please, no. Please, no.
Thou shalt not escape!
I'm getting really lucky with this AI right now. Never mind. Yeah, I am a little underleveled. Okay, hold on. Okay, that was not the last attempt. This one will be the last attempt. Okay, here's what we need to do. I need to maximize my defense. So we're going to change for the double ruby wristband. Actually, no, the Pirate King pendant was slightly better. Uh-oh, that's not good. Yeah, I've actually got the best defense right now. Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? Sandstorm? Cool! I need to check if, like, not affected means it will never be sandstormed. I don't think it can. Alright, this is not the last attempt. This is not the last... I was just trying things. Last one for sure. Last attempt for sure. I think it's interesting trying to fight things without leveling in Dragon Quest. Because you get to use all these abilities that you never use otherwise. Like, what if I use Dodgy Dance? Just buff myself constantly. At this point, the one thing that I need to think about is how I'm gonna, like, do enough damage. Like, consistently. Maybe Flame Slash? Or no. Gust Slash? Nope. Ooh.
Mid-heal.
Don't put me to sleep.
Please, no!
Oh, that's not good. 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 Okay, hold on. I'm not doing another attempt. I want to check something. I just want to check if I can snooze him. Highly resist. They changed the description.
No mercy.
Well, now I can't snooze him. Okay. That's interesting.
Do not falter!
They are now very clear on what that means. You can snooze him, it's just very unlikely. But now I feel like I'm more likely to do it. Well, shit.
Do not falter!
Snooze him! Snooze him! Snooze him! Alright, that was an attempt. I just needed to see if snooze could work. I'm like waving my hand like, yeah, you know. Yeah, no, yeah, next time. And y'all can't see that, I don't have a webcam. Anyway. Let's do something else. Let's do something else in this game. You know that the level scaling is all kinds of different in this game when you are level 22, which used to be an endgame level. Damdara? I'm still gonna go to Damdara, see if there's anything else in here. Oh, you know what? He did say, like, oh, Orichalcum used to be here. I'm thinking that... Okay. So in the original game, when you defeat the Knight Aberrant, I think that's what that was. When you defeat it, it straight up gives you Erdrick's armor. I think in this game, you probably just need it to get the Orichalcum to craft the armor. So that way, it's the same reward, but like, more lore accurate. I'm not too sure about keeping Princess Gwaelin the whole game now. She kind of talks a lot. I don't hate it. I just wish she had more voice lines.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Thou art a hero indeed! Bravo!
My favorite gameplay, mashing A.
Bravo!
Be-do-dee-dee-doo-dee-dee-doo-dee-dee-doo-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Just take the 1 pip of damage.
Have care!
Poison is such a joke in this game. Original Dragon Quest, it actually was like a broken bridge type of situation where it would actually stop you from progressing until you learn safe passage.
Well done!
Ba-da-dun, 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 ba-da-dun. You get a lot of gold from here, actually. I am exploring what else is in Dandara, but it doesn't look like much. Can I potentially crackle this entire group? I can, but it doesn't do much. Sizzle?
Thou art a hero indeed! Have care!
Oh, I should use the undead thing on here.
Not today.
Oh, does that fight all? No, it's a one per. Does a lot of damage. I'm getting a lot of money from these fights, actually. Okay. Doesn't look like there's much. You know what? I won't bother exploring this place right now. I was told go south, I think. Let's explore the eastern continent from here. Beep 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 beep. All right, what time is it? I think in 20-ish minutes that'll be a good time to think about calling it. We'll see how far I get. Like I completed my objective for the day. I beat the green dragon. I don't need to prove anything. Wah, wah, wah. Ba 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 da da. The chimera.
Thou art a hero indeed!
I like how the attack sounds make him think like he's exerting maximum effort in throwing a boomerang. Doo doo doo. Asbestos? That doesn't sound healthy. Actually, the area above the mini metal hut is where the metal slimes are. I want to see if they're still. Just as I say it. Just as I say it. I could just grind here a little bit.
Well done!
Oh, hell yeah! We got one. We're gonna level up for sure. Grinding metal slimes was so bad in Dragon Quest 1 because they would just run away. Oh, that did not level me up. Huh. How much do I need? One more would do it. Let's stick around here for a little bit, huh? I mean, what's so bad about this place? You know, you got everything you could ever need. This forest is where all the middle slimes live, I think. Ba-da-da-da-dum.
Not today.
Oh no!
Thou art a hero indeed.
This should do
Well
it.
done.
Hey! One more battle in general should level me up. Ooh, wee, pine trees, pine trees. Where am I? It must be Oregon, probably. Yeah, stick around, middle slime.
Have care.
Just stay right there. No! It's okay, we got one. Nice. Is that what I'm gonna do for the rest of the stream tonight? Just grind middle slimes? I think if I level up one more time. I mean, what? Do I have to do this on stream? I could just like end stream right now and just play.
Have care.
I don't know. I could just talk about whatever. I don't know what else I would talk about. Steam frame. I already talked about the Steam frame. I want it. I want the Steam frame. I was kind of hoping that the Steam frame would have like face tracking. It has eye tracking, which is good. Like, it makes sense it would, because it needs that foveated rendering.
Well done.
But at that point, like, you can just buy one of those add-on face trackers like Project Babel. I did find it interesting that the Steam frame has a little, like, expansion slot in the nose area, which would be like the perfect place to put a face tracker, which is why like stuff like the Vive Focus has a USB port right there. So what I'm thinking is there may very well all the interviews and what I say like, oh, this is so you can maybe add a color pass-through camera, because it only comes with black and white ones to start with. I'm like, it wouldn't. If it was just like a generic expansion port, they would have probably put it in like the front, like the index. Yeah, like the fact that it is right there in the nose section, like it has to be for face tracking. I don't know. I ended up buying a Project Babel just to prepare for it. If it ends up there's an official face tracker after the fact, then so be it. Like, the fact is, like, the Project Babel is known to be a good face tracker, so even if there is an official face tracking solution, I'm fine with living with the Babel. People say the Babel is, like, the best face tracker, it's just the fact that it can't do eye tracking. Like, I've seen videos reviewing all the VR face tracking options, or VR chat. Like, the conclusion is, for eyes, the best option is the Quest Pro because it can do eyebrow tracking. But, like, the mouth tracking is left to be desired. So you just pair that with a Project Babel, and then suddenly you have the best of both worlds. It just costs more, ironically, for something that's already on the Quest Pro. Carlos made a 12 matte Pearly Noir. That is one Rechancho Pearly. Heck yeah. See, no matter what the meta does in Yu-Gi-Oh!, there will always be tiny cats. I'm so sad I wasn't able to get the Pearly plush while I was in Japan. I didn't know it was limited. It's like impossible to get online too. It is a great and also terrible time to be a trading card game player. Between every single card game out there, Pokemon, scalped. Yu-Gi-Oh! Konami does not know what they're doing with game balance.
May thy blood run cold.
Well done!
One Piece is also starting to get scalped. And also, they like... People are angry that they just like change up the meta with every set. But like, it's not as bad as Yu-Gi-Oh! It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where like decks are completely unviable.
Not today.
People get angry with One Piece just because like, oh, my best deck is not the best deck anymore. I've gone from like 55% win rate to like 49% win rate. I'm like, is it? You're still like winning half the time. It still is like a balanced game. It's not like Yu-Gi-Oh! Where the best deck becomes clear in a way the only viable deck sometimes. I mean, that is not common. In Pokemon, the meta doesn't really change for years, even no matter how many sets come out. Ow. Why does a goat know how to cast flames? Gardevoir has been top tier for over 2 years now. See, the funny thing is, Carlos, I looked at what the current Gardevoir decks look like. They're still not that different. They're still not that different. They still got, like, the Gardevoir that gives you psychic energies, and they still got Screamtail. And some of them run the new Mega Gardevoir EX, but most don't. Like, you still don't have to run any new cards. It's not that different. Like, I have a Gardevoir deck. If I ever play again, I will update it. It's, again, like, on the one hand, it's cool that you can come back after 2 years and still use your deck. That's probably, like, when people start playing Yu-Gi-Oh! And they're like, oh, it's great that there's no, like, rotation. I can play my old decks. That's what they think it's like. That's what they think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like because there's no rotation. But in fact, it is Pokemon that is like that. It's Pokemon that's like that. Because even through rotation, the best decks are still the best decks. R.I.P. Mew deck. Yeah. If you like the Mew deck in Pokemon, Carlos, I just finished my Portgas the Ace deck. I think you'll like it. Because it really cycles through all of the cards in your deck. And then also, you have to, like, math out, oh, if I give all my Dawn to this character, it can attack. Or if I give all my Dawn to this character, or if I use my Dawn like this. Portgas Diaz. Yeah, that's his name. Portgas. Portgas. Portgas Diaz. Portgas. You know, port gas. You go to the port and you get gas. Do do do. How much EXP do I need? I'll level up one more time. Yeah, but the deck is a lot of like cycling through resources. And then you just have a clear win condition. At the very least, either you like get the resources you need in the moment, or you last long enough that you will cycle to get a Whitebeard card, who is basically the Blue Eyes White Dragon. The Blue Eyes White Dragon of the One Piece card game. Edward Nugget. He's got like 11,000 attack.
Well done.
He's a big boyo. Gardevoir deck's fun. With new megas, you want the meta change. I am curious, like, I wonder when the Pokemon meta is really gonna shake up. Cause like I looked at the top decks, and not just only is Gardevoir the best deck, second best deck is Goldengo. the Goldengo deck I made back when that set came out, Paradox Rift. It's cool. I actually am really happy that that deck is doing well, because I have a lot of. I think that deck is really fun. At least for my strategy. Again, my card game strategy is just kind of go all out for like big temporary attacks at the detriment of my long game. But also, like, that deck is kind of old. Like, the top decks are still the top decks. Now, the opposite problem with the One Piece card game that people are having is that, like, the latest set, like, made the top 2 decks change. Top decking Caesar. Yep. Love top decking Caesar. After I get force shuffled with Iono. It's great. Yeah, the One Piece set, like, change the meta with every set. But, like, it's not a lot. It's not like, oh, this purple blue Luffy deck is suddenly not viable. Like, it is still in the top 10 decks. It's just not the top 1 deck anymore. And again, the win rate went from, like, 55% to 49%. And suddenly that's like a death knell for it. Like, dude, it just went from a overbearing deck to a balanced deck. I'll level up one more time. One more time. One more time. And heck, just because I didn't really pull that anything good on stream today for Pokemon card packs, I will open one more at the end of the stream. One more. Grinding, baby. Okay, but you know what? Okay, but you know what? Now that I level up a couple of times, I want to try. I will try the Night Aberrant one more time. I will make one more attempt. Cause maybe now I'm strong enough to fight it. Also, let me check if there's any new rewards from the Metal Man. No, okay. Alright, Gwaylin, we're gonna go fight that thing again. I'm gonna keep one save file that has Princess Gwaylin in it. And then in another save file, I'll return her right before the end of the game. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know if they changed the thing that you need to return Princess Gwaylin for. Any new items? Dragon's Bane Claws. That's cool. Iron Axe. Dragon Mail. Magic Armor. Ooh, Rousing Ring. That might be good for the Aberrant fight because he keeps trying to snooze me. I'll buy one of those. What else? Iron Axe. Maybe the Iron Axe because it is slightly better as a weapon. Okay. Alright, one more college try. One more college try on Night Aberrant. What else is a top deck in Pokemon right now? Let me check. Third best is Dragapult, which is another deck that I have. So again, meta has not changed in a while because I haven't played Dragapult since like last year. Deck looks pretty much the same. Pretty much the same. Fourth is cool. That's a new card, Mega Absol. So the Mega Absol from the new set has now reached the top 5, top 4 even. I like that. Any other new decks? Funnily enough, Charizard EX is clinging to life at top 6. Yeah, besides that, it's just like jungle meta. Not really much interesting to say there. Yeah, good to know that I still have like some of the best. I actually have the three of my decks are the best decks right now. And the Gardevoir one I did build because it was top meta. Goldango and Dragapult I just built because I like those Pokemon. So I'm glad that they're actually meta. Meta this, meta that. Have you ever met a girl before? Man, I miss when AI was novel and not just like trying to steal people's jobs. I'm sorry, is this weapon like bad? I keep missing.
Not today.
Not today. Does this weapon have just like bad accuracy?
Thou art a hero indeed.
I was just being unlucky, I guess? Yeah. I'm putting the boomerang on.
Well done.
Oh wait, these are all undead, aren't they?
Bravo!
Please stop.
Bravo!
Please stop.
Bravo! Oh no!
Oh crap! Oh crap, the battle procs as soon as you cross the poison. I thought I had like one step. I probably did have one step, I just didn't open the menu yet. Okay. Alright. I was hoping I could top off my MP with Prayer Ring. It's fine, I'm still like basically at full. I'm not fighting him with a boomerang! Get that Iron Axe over here. Alright, abilities. What do I do? I mean, Fairy Foil, I guess. That doesn't look very different. That doesn't look very different.
Reheal.
What's my strategy? He's got... Oh, he doesn't have bounce on. I'm gonna try snooze once, and if it doesn't work, I'll abandon it for the rest of the fight. Cool. I'm glad we exchanged snoozes. Alright, cool. Dodgy dance. Honestly, the rousing ring is perfect. Perfect for this fight. 2? 2? How did my attack get less? This was a better weapon. What do you mean?
Thou shalt not escape.
Ow. What do you... Oh, rousing ring only like makes me resistant, but it doesn't like
Thou shalt not
fully
escape.
protect against snooze. Stop. Why is my attack bad? I'm gonna equip the fairy foil. That was doing better before.
I cannot fall.
Whoa, critical heal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
Oh, it's
today.
just better for this guy. Why even bother buying the axe, man? All right, cool.
Re-heal.
Hero!
Yeah.
Items.
Do not falter!
Yeah. Ah.
I'm gonna use wild side.
Thou shalt not escape.
I only get like a little bit of extra attack. Might be worth it.
Yeah. Not today. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Falter!
This is bad timing. When the defense wears off at the same time that I need to heal. But that's good. That's fine.
Mid-heal.
Do not falter!
Jesus Christ.
Hero!
Thou shalt not escape.
Attack!
Yeah.
Ah, I killed myself! Oh, I was doing so well, but his deflection. Ah, that sucks. One more attempt. One more attempt. I was doing good, though. It's just the fact that I killed myself by accident. Fairy foil. Now I know that the fairy foil is what I need. Brown, 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 brown.
Much better.
I gotta keep it going.
Do not falter!
Gotta keep it going.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hero!
Oh, jeez. Ooh, that's only gonna heal me once, but it's okay. As long as I still have defense up, I'm okay. Now I don't. I'll use fairy foil.
Much better.
Do not falter!
Jeez, I would have died otherwise.
Mid-heal.
Calamity Kaiju! Hi, how's it going? How you doing? How's Dragon Quest? Wait, are you playing Dragon Quest? I keep forgetting who's playing Dragon Quest and who isn't. I know Dekka is. What are you playing? What are you playing right now? How's the life? How's the universe? How's everything? I'm fighting the Night Aberrant. Yeah. Also known as one of the biggest walls in Dragon Quest 1. Mario Galaxy. That's true. You were playing because of the Wii anniversary. I was watching. I was there. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed. How far did you get? How many stars do you have? Okay. I'm gonna have to do something about my defense down. Wild side.
Thou shalt not escape.
And then I will use my fairy foil.
Thou shalt not escape. Much better.
27, 28. Feels like you should have 100. Yeah, I remember when the game first came out, I 100% did the Mario side, and then you could play as Luigi. And then I got all the Luigi stars in like 2 days. I was insane for that one.
Yeah.
getting
Not today.
redoing the entire game in just one weekend. Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm going to use special medicine. And then I'm gonna mid-heal.
I cannot fall.
Yes, yes, yes. Yes.
Not
Yes.
escape.
RNG. RNG. RNG.
Much better.
Spells, no. Wild Slide one more time. But then I'll conserve my MP after that. Jeez. Attack. Oh, why did you crit? I feel like I was doing good. It's really just like luck at this point, whether or not he crits. I can battle of attrition the fight otherwise. I hate that I started this fight with the boomerang. Then again, if I started it with the iron axe, I would have had to change anyway. Yeah. Alright, one more college try. Using the same strategy. Fairy foil. But yeah, I love Mario Galaxy 1 and 2. People like sleep on 2. A lot of people just like dismiss it just because like it's one but more. And the fact that its internal name is Mario Galaxy More is so funny. But it's a good game. It really does like evolve so much stuff from Mario Galaxy 1. It's just like because on the surface it just looks like more, people just don't give it a chance. But a wee while, I'm going to reheal. Alright, wild side.
Thou shalt not escape.
No, no, no! I have the rousing ring.
Please, no!
Just wasted all of my defense up, dude. Okay, very well. Hit them with the faux sizzle. You don't like the hub, but the game is good. Yeah, if only it had Rosalina's tower again. You don't like the face ship? You don't like selecting levels from a map? That's fair. Maybe Wild Side is not the play. I was just thinking it would get me there faster, but
Much better.
it just requires so much MP and turns. Please stop. Please stop. Please stop the hell smashing me.
Much better.
Oh ho ho ho!
Much better.
The defense down. It's so annoying.
Do not falter!
Can I like decrease his attack? Do I have anything that does that? Oh, you know what I should have had? I should have had the oomph powder for this fight. I keep forgetting to put it on. How far am I in this game? I think I passed the midway point today. Which I consider the Green Dragon to be midway. I'm kind of in the last, well, half, but like maybe almost the last third of the game. That's how it is, you know. Dragon Quest 1 used to be a short game, now it's a long game. Deca's mod must be whack, cleared the game so fast. Yeah, you can just play this game with a bunch of like EXP up and grind it. I'm also just being dumb and just not grinding. That would be the proper way you play Dragon Quest 1, basically. Reheal. Oh, I probably should have... No, I'm falling asleep. Okay, items. Very well.
Much better.
Hammy played your first session of D&D. You slung rocks through two people's eye sockets. Yes, that is a thing you can do. You can do whatever you want. I once shot an arrow so cleanly at a boar that it like went through the front, went out the back, and killed the boar instantly. That was fun. Jeez. Reheal. As long as he doesn't attack me while I am defense down, I'm fine. That rousing ring is doing work though. Oh. Yeah, you missed. Honestly, I think Reheal is worth keeping on me. Items for foil.
Much better.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I don't know how much HP. I don't know how much HP he has.
Much better.
Okay, Reheal.
Thou shalt not escape.
And fairy foil.
Thou shalt not escape.
Do not falter!
I think I was doomed from the start because I'm doing so little damage to him.
Thou shalt not escape.
He's not even like yellow health yet. I was probably doomed from the start. Honestly. Did I watch the new Smiling Friends? I don't think it's a new Smiling Friends. I'm just doing the grunt that little like dude from hell does when like he does the on Charlie's face and he punches him and he's like, oh. I've always done that grunt in reference to that specific episode. Does he come back? Does he come back in the newest season of Smiling Friends? I told you, man. I told you like I'd punch if you do it again. I warned you.
Reheal.
This cannot be!
Yeah, I'm underleveled. I'm gonna go grind off stream. I'm gonna grind off stream. It's fine. Lethal pebbles. That's all you gotta do. Alright, Evane. Even if I perfect RNG'd that fight, by the fact that I did not even get it down to low health, I think I am not ready to fight it. Not the fact that I was like dying constantly. No, I can hold that off. I can stave that off. It's just the fact that my best weapon still only did like 20 damage per turn. Tempted to look up how much HP it has, but I don't think it's worth it. All right. You know what we're gonna do? How does it feel to be a DQ fan getting 4 remakes? Oh boy! Oh boy! 2 cakes in a year. Well, Dragon Quest 7 is going to be a doozy. I am reluctant to stream Dragon Quest 7 because it is known as the longest Dragon Quest game. Even if they cut stuff for the remake, I am still hesitant to stream it Because, like, look at Dragon Quest 1. It's the shortest game, and now I'm spending, like, at least 4 sessions on it. I will never finish Dragon Quest 7. I will never finish Dragon Quest 7 in time. I don't know. I will play it, though. I'll play it on stream. We'll see if I, like, fully stream the thing. Coward, what are you? I'm not scared of it. I'll just never play anything else. Ever. 1,000 years, Rick and Morty. 1,000 years, Rick and Morty. Never. Never. I'll never play freaking Yakuza Judgment. No. It'll never happen. Yakuza 3 Remake, doesn't matter. I'll never play anything else in my life. Yakuza 9 comes out, nope. Still playing Dragon Quest 7. Kasuga Ichiban would be proud. I'll never play Silent Hill F's alternate stories. I'll never play freaking Signalis. I'll never finish Pokemon Legends ZA or Age of Imprisonment. Only Dragon Quest. Only Dragon Quest. Yeah, Carlos, I think the fact that Smiling Friends only has like 2 or 3 voice actors, it's kind of like South Park, where it's just the same 2 voice actors over and over. Smiling Friends is like mostly the same 2 people over and over as well. So whenever the script calls for a character grunts, I'm guessing that was probably just like freaking Zach or freaking, I forget the other guy's name right now. All right, we're gonna go end the stream. Give me 1 second. I'll go grab another Pokemon booster pack because I need dopamine. Dopamine. You know what the great thing about Pokemon booster boxes is? You get like 36 packs. I gotta grind off stream. I can do that. I can do that before I eat. The nice thing is you get 36 booster packs, which is more than you get from Yu-Gi-Oh! Or One Piece. So, I still have 8 booster packs. So I can still do like 2 more streams of opening 4 a stream. Alright. Last pack of the night. Maybe I'll get a special illustration rare. What are the chances? Vote in the chat now. You voted and we listened. The new smiling friend is Smomu. Ida-dee-da-doo, ida-dee-da-doo. Graphii, Knackley. I feel like they printed a Knackley card in like every set ever since frickin' Scarlet Violet came out. May have made a Threos deck while watching? Hell yeah, Tal. Send me the list. Chikorita, Mantine, Surfing Beach. Once during each player's turn, that player may switch their active water Pokemon with their benched water Pokemon. That's a cool stadium. Latios, Latinos, Marshadow, Thievul, Marshadow, and Alakazam. This box was really front-loaded. I will say, this box was really front-loaded. Like, all the good cards, all the good packs were, like, in the front of the box. Now I'm scared that there's no special illustration rare in this box. It's possible. I'm taking a picture just to show y'all, because, I mean, I opened the pack. I might as well show y'all. In the meantime, you all know the deal for real. Thanks for coming on by. Hope you all had a good night. It's Dragon Quest. The thing is, like, I know that Dragon Quest isn't that popular of a series on Twitch, is the thing. And I love playing them. It's just like, an entire stream of grinding is going to turn away a lot of people, unfortunately. But, you know, I still love playing them. I just need to get better at... Thanks for the hydrate. I just need to get better at, like, deciding what to do on stream versus not. Like I said, Vincent Divine Sauce did the whole thing where he played Dragon Quest 11, and he, like, literally did only some of the story on stream. And then, like, he played other games, and then he comes back a week later, like, I want to play Dragon Quest today. And he's, like, halfway through the game already, and it's like you just don't see him do anything else. Like, okay, I don't know how much of a complete stream experience that is, but it's also just funny to play an RPG that way on stream. Like, only I get to say the full story. Chat, sorry, you play it yourself. Hard to tell when story moments will occur. That's the thing, like, Vinesauce did not give a damn. My god. Alright, hydrate. Still thinking about when I went to that Mega Evolution event with my friends to look at the giant cards, and I was like, for a second, I thought the Latios card said Latinos. Shadow the Hedgehog, like, where? Wah, na 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 na. Thanks for coming on by. Links are in the chat for social media and the Discord. Join if you want, but be sure to behave, or else you will get banned to hell and back. Please don't be that kind of person. Let's go. Copy this raid message if you wanna go to the place I will send you. Where is that? I don't know. I'll find out in a second. 1, 2, 3, 6, 7. That's how you count. Okay. Have a good night, everybody. If you're going to sleep, stay clucky and don't do anything I wouldn't do. Oh, here we go now. Oh, thank you. Have a good night. Have a good night. Have a good night. Memes. Have a good day, night, whatever time it is, y'all. We'll find somebody to raid in a second, but thank you for putting up with my bullshit.